Folks, welcome. Another Salon, oh fuck. Another Salon Series Weekly 106 is actually the number that we're running today. It's tight. We already see the boxes lighting up. We're already getting started. I gotta fix something. Can I fix that? You know what? I so can, but I also can't. Let me unfuck it. Okay, whatever. Just had to change something real quick. We're getting into it. I think that I might be able to spot. Whoop, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Some sort of action. Let's see what we got going on today. Thanks for joining us, folks. I think I already have a stream setup going. This is going to be Fox versus whoever his opponent is. I believe it's all Carlos. Thuglos, in fact. Oh, yeah, Thuglos. I know Thuglos. I was like, you been here before? And he was like, yeah. Oh, let me tell people to turn the lights on.
Poison's on the menu. I'm not gonna lose.
Okay, we're unmuted. Don't worry about that. Yeah, that's fine. He often comes here. Hello, hello. We are watching Fox versus Thuglos right now. A little scuzzy getting into it just because I'm a little unprepared. Feel free to fucking chime in.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. Who are we watching right
It's
now?
Fox and Thuglos.
Fox and Thuglos?
That little screen right there. That's where we're going to be going. And you can see the names there, too. You know who Fox is?
Well, I know Fox and Thuglos, but I don't recognize either of these characters from either of them. That's why I'm confused. Oh, I see. Yeah, because I'm like, I see Aki and Tom. That does not add up.
Terry Elena.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Thuglos playing, I assume, Elena.
Fox on the golden Terry. I like this. I like this color. I haven't seen this color. Thuglos already burned himself out. Oh, this is round 3.
The fucking camera should be saved where it is, and it's not. Don't mind me screaming. Production just came in the room. I'm pissed. Just trying to fucking find the player cams here. They're just out in the middle of nowhere.
Chance for Fox. Oh, what a brave button. Wake up from Thuglos. That was almost a huge choke. But he took it. That's game 1. And no A-tier right away from Fox. I noticed that. Fox really got to tighten up those A-tiers. Really does not have the evil time.
Because sometimes the problem is that he's looking for maybe a little bit too much on the ground. You know, a lot of players at this skill level, they're straddling playing their own game versus playing their opponent. You know, they're just trying to run their flow chart a lot of the time. Now you have to start playing versus the guy across the screen from you.
Oh, I could have had the full conversion there, but not quite. Caught mashing on the cancel. That was unsafe. We're scrambling.
Okay, round 2. Thuglos
Thuglos up one.
Up one. I got it.
And then I don't know if that was the light EP. from Fox. If it was, he needed to do it like slightly earlier. That's an annoyance with Terry DPs. They just move a little far forward. Thuglo's just doing random BS on block, and Fox doesn't know what's going on. He's like, all right, I'll just let you do tricks on it real quick.
Plus frames 3 times. Challenges on the last one. Too slow to not trade. Going low, but no conversion. We are in burnout. There's no DRC there.
This is set point for Thuglos right here. This could be really bad for Fox. It's huge.
Fox got to find a nice buffer on Super. He'll be okay. Thuglos spending so much bar here. Actually, a very questionable decision. His opponent now with the life lead and the gauge lead, but the dash forward's going to bring him something nice.
Come on, Fox, clutch it. What's going on?
Why is Fox like leaning forward? Wait a second.
Oh, those buttons? They're not.
We're watching the wrong fucking game.
Man, we just assumed. We saw Terry.
We're good. We're good.
Oh, there
like,
we are. There
he
we
was
are,
like
there we
chilling. Yeah. We're good. We're actually in on the real game. We're gonna swap the names, and that makes so much more sense as to why I couldn't get the player cans placed. Don't worry, nobody's watching at this point. And then player 3.
We were just making pure character assumptions about Fox on a Terry that wasn't his. Let's
Terry
go.
that wasn't. He's not hitting his DP. All right, let's see what's happening right here. Jeez, little egg on my face. Sorry about that, folks.
There we go. Yeah, again, this is the camp from Douglas. This is what we know. Not going for the double bombs. That's what everyone likes these days.
Corner position. The throw is there. Not enough to kill, though. Gets per game. Doesn't fight up with Shimmy. The DI is enough. As long as you have half a pip. As a normal health character, half a drive pip of health, you're looking just fine to counter DI. Good Fox for that knowledge and a good DP challenge.
All right.
Maintaining momentum from a defensive position is Fox. Still going in plus.
Oh, that was
shattered by the drive reversal. Yep.
Aggressive spend from Thuglos was going to burn out either way.
Plus frames. How do we interrupt here? We don't. The throw will end this round with the chip. There may have been a gap there. Maybe not. EX, multiple hits, super plus. Thuglos, though, had an opportunity to wake up with it, but was kind of caught sleeping there. It's pretty telegraphed wake up that Fox would. I wonder if it's safe to wake up, so I'm not sure. Don't think so. 2 throws.
Fox also representing the drive rush overhead a lot, I noticed.
Yeah, you have to. Terry's got that big body. I imagine it's a heavy overhead too, so much like Bison, a lot of damage on the front end of that. Big damage here on this conversion. No level 3.
Yeah,
you got the combo. That's okay. It's the DP and the super off the juggles in the corner. A little harder.
Don't throw this. You run out of meter? Don't choke right here, Fox.
Plus? Yeah, Thuglos getting spaced out that knuckle form pretty nicely. And Fox moving on into where did he start? Let's take a look at the bracket. How are you doing today, Fox? You actually have to go play Meiston. Good luck. How do you feel about that matchup?
I mean, he
is he blocking on wake up yet?
Something like that. It was like he had me. Was it 2 weeks ago? I came in not warmed up at all, and I was about to lose. It was last hit, and he choked, and I pulled the set all the way back from that. But I'm feeling warmed up today, so I'll be chilling. I'll be chilling.
Get the fuck out there. Good luck. You're welcome. Dak thanking me for the spare pad that we have here. No problem at all. Looks like we have Danny and Travis stepping up. That is, unfortunately, it's not the match that we're going to catch. No disrespect to Travis, but you are just going to get steamrolled like a motherfucker. Instead, I think it'd be great to see Dak Josh versus Meiston. Schnoy's going to be taking on his victim between Krypin and Ruah. I mean, none of those guys are going to win there. Hunchy and Leaf versus Kasiski. Kasiski's going to be moving on in that head-to-head. Looking fairly decided on winners round 2 from all of these non-bye matches that we already ran. Let's take a look at the losers side. That's not the matchup that we're going to be on. Sorry about that, buddy. Dak Josh locking in next to his would-be opponent, Meiston. We are waiting for battle here. We are going to be on set of 4. Okay, looking over to see if they're the guys on stream. You are, dog. Believe me, we're not watching the Danny Travis. Sorry, Travis. Good luck in that clap happening. Okay. Ian yakking it up, brother. Just plug your pad in and get a move on. Come on now. Yo, let's go. Let's keep it moving. Dak Josh versus Meiston. We are waiting a minute here for both these players to decide. Dak Josh showing off those buys and tries. Take a look at the stats. Swap those names. Looks like they've gone head-to-head 3 times, and each time it's gone to Josh, but you've heard from Dak Josh himself that progress is being made by Maiston in terms of bringing it closer and closer to a more even match. So we'll see if this is his moment, if this is Maiston's moment to find victory, finally, over Dak Josh. The 4th run-in. Will this be enough?
The wind's always on my side.
Gonna find out soon. Yeah. These guys are just yakking it up. Yep, they're talking. I'm so close to being a bitch and just watching another match. Who's Fox playing against? Let's check it out. These guys. Oh, these guys are homies. All right, let's just watch somebody else play. Come on, man. Talking the whole time. Drew out one against Pride. All right. He's gonna get flushed by Joe. Good luck. Well, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Fucking hey, dude. You're gonna come up to the setup, bro. Just fucking plug in and start the fucking game. Crazy. Okay, Dak Josh, making short work here. Just clean him out, dog. This is bullshit. On the left with the Rashid on the right, Maiston with the Aki. What do you think they're talking about? He caught. Conversion too far away from the there for Maiston. Running away with that gap in the tempo. The wake up though can put the stop sign up. Let him know it's not over yet. Maiston can leverage his position quite effectively, but Dak Josh unrelenting. I like the 2 big step forward and then he feigned back just a little bit, provoked the anti-air. Got a little bit of a trade out of it. Now we're setting up a level 2. Maiston catching the overhead, going for the goal. Almost had some pretty nice defense there, all things considered, but not enough. Not this time. Into the next match we go. First game going to Dak Josh pretty convincingly, but Maiston had a moment where he found his footing, just wasn't able to keep it. Overhead from Dak Josh does not hit me. Surprising. Into the level. Going pretty quick through this one. Fireball, corner meaty, stagger. Maiston poking it into the strings here. Trying to put out some folks, catching a leap attack with the conversion at the corner, heartbreaking, allowing Dak Josh to get back out there. This game started, but the stand strong 6-ring challenge baits out the DP afterwards. Good sense, knowing that your opponent is sensitive to the bullshit conversion. Well, Dak Josh go for twice no instead, delays the low forward to call out the shimmy attempt, and now we're back mid-screen. But the little bit of a late tech, or maybe he's going for a stagger, gets called out. Maiston, though, trying to go for the raw DR, burns himself out, wasn't aware of where his meter situation that Dak Josh now has. Position to move in with level 2. Oh, the jump back! He's getting too cute with it, a little too aggressive. He's chased down. Maiston finding his footing here. Able to stand Dak Josh up this last round, but how about this one? Perfect parry, anti-air is good. We find the conversion as well. Side switch to keep it mid-screen. Trying to fade away on the shimmy. We saw Dak Josh answer with the low forward wake up before. We'll see if he does it again. Okay, flashing the parry but blocking out. So it's good defense from Maiston so far. Waste the DP one more time. Maiston could kill him right now. And actually, we're going all the way to the final game in this set. Incredible. Oh my god, brother. You don't drop the combo like that. Oh, no. Oh, not like this. Are we level 3 in here?
Dude, what is going on?
Come on, Dak Josh. This would be a huge upset if you lose this. Ian, on the other hand, would be overjoyed to take this one home. You know, it should favor Dak Josh, but it seems like Dak Josh getting called out on his own wake up. A lot of DPs riffing here. Meissen doing a good job at maintaining the pressure and also challenging the defense at important times. But a lot of it is also just Dak Josh a little bit loose. Stagger again, but those big gaps are a bit frightening against a character like Aki has such effective counterpokes with that stand strong 6 frame. Great range. Great anti-airs for Dak Josh though, holding the corner. Meissen blocking on wake up, shocking stuff. And because he did so, he puts himself into game winning position, tries to bait that DP to delay low forward, wake up from Dak Josh to call it out, but then the combo drop, putting Meissen onto set point just like that. Is this the moment where we bring the scorecard 1-3 instead of 0-2? Meissen starting to work on it. The crouch roundhouse there, finding a mark, walk forward jump, gets the conversion. We're meaty with the drive rush, the poison's applied, the corner is coming up. Dak Josh almost getting intercepted by that dagger stab. Nice anti-air again, but the challenge on the air reset is huge, allowing the level 2 to get on screen here, forcing Meissen to the corner. What a tech, but the parry, no block afterwards. That was just no disrespect, but that was just a bozo moment. He had great defense in that moment, but just not holding block and carry whip is actually crazy. Overhead block, throw whiff though, baited, and we're moving on to the final round between these two. Lots of smiles here, but you gotta lock in, brother. Show me the war face. Anti-air is good so far. Dak Josh has yet to miss one. Actually missing the combo corner. Level 2's on deck. The drive reversal gets Meissen out of what could have been a sticky situation. Now, trying to control the ground game with the fireballs, with the spaced pokes. It's working out pretty well. Plus frames again. Dak Josh been burned too many times by going for wake up DP. One of his strong points as a player. With that tool off the table, it's hard against a character like Aki with such strong momentum off of knockdowns to maintain good defense without that reversal. We'll see if it comes into play. No, this should be no. Closing it out, nicely done. Fist bumps are out. Dak Josh taking a deep breath there, and Fox now stepping up to the plate against the one, the only Dr. Danny Pham. We aren't going to get into this match as quick as we can. This is going to be another steamroll, unfortunately. Ooh, Schnoiz and Fatherless, though, are going to be coming up, as well as Kasiski and Okazumi. Where the fuck are all these guys playing? Hold on. This is not the match of the century. This is the match right here. Let's see here. Good luck, Fox. Good luck. Setup 3 working? Dude, I knew it wasn't working. Holy shit, that's embarrassing. Don't look at me. We're going to go back to Fox. Fuck. Fox and Danny, you know, I expect Danny to get a quick read on what Fox is doing because he knows Fox's play style. He's been watching Fox for quite a bit of time. Fox has been coming to Salon, and if you're a higher level player like Danny, you really can't help but notice player tendencies. It's just in your blood. So, you know, you're trained to pick up on them subconsciously. So he already knows what makes Fox tick. Doesn't care that he's in burnout. Doesn't care that he has to get this DI. Knows that he'll have a full bar, a life lead. One more good guess. And his decision making is going to come out on top here. Another drive reversal. Just being stubborn, classic Danny. Representing the same option multiple times. You are back. Took you guys fucking forever to start that game. What the fuck were you doing, dude? I was like, I'm waiting on the stream to watch you, and you're sitting there like, oh, how was your day? It's nice to see you. Dog, you've been in the venue for like an hour already. Didn't you fucking guys talk? Okay. Big DP from Fox, but Danny's just closing in on the kill here at the corner. Huge jump, and you are dead, sir. Yeah. Tough stuff. Trying to get another match going, but we actually don't have teammates running up free. You want to run out and ask the L if we can get teammates going up free. Let's see if we can swap over and catch that match. Appreciate Dak Josh making the trip out there for us. Fox about to make the trip down to losers. Unfortunately, like the DP after the, I think that was even plus on block, which is fucking crazy what's going on here right now. Danny just clocking in as he does every Friday. Let me get this $100. Stan like the DRC. I've seen a lot of improvements from Fox over time. I think that his online connection kind of limits his ability to practice online as much as he would like to. So, unfortunately, yeah, Bay 3 is not enough. Oh, you're good. There's nothing to watch, really. You are unmuted, sir. Everyone's a fucking Evo, is what Josh said as he sat down. Welcome back, Josh.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Air to air from Danny, wrapping him up in the FPD on the air reset. What's the guess for game here? I call it guess for game because, yep. Danny used to having to punish a little bit quick on those block DP for some characters because you want to hit that early stand roundhouse to hit him while they're at an optimal height. It's just not pulling. Yeah, okay. Big wrap up, and that's the game. Oops, I went to the wrong one. Sorry. God damn. It's a little rough getting in here right now, but now let's check out Schnoiz and TZ. That's the match that I wanted to see originally. TZ, a.k.a. Oh, Father. Yeah. Level 3, you're going to take him down a couple pegs. Schnoiz put the first set, first game of the set on the field. He's looking comfortable. He's got his little hoodie. He's so chill. He's a chill guy. He's just vibing. TZ coming back to character select. He plays a few degenerate characters, you know. We see the Rashid coming out. He does also play Luke. He does also play Lily.
Frickin' Rashid, man.
Yep.
Character's so broken. Man.
I don't know if he's broken, but he's fucking annoying.
That's for sure.
The level 2 is just something else. Here we go. Game 2 right now. Schnoiz heavily favored to run away with this one, actually, so okay. A bit of an interesting start there, but finding that perfect parry. Sniffing out some habits already is Schnoiz. Just trying to get away to stand roundhouse catcher, no. Now we go to mid-speed. Nice conversion from Phyllis. What do we get off? Tried to shimmy too close. Hesitation.
Schnoiz confidently going for that back throw.
I like the walk forward out of the corner from Phyllis. Gained a little bit of space. You don't see that from lower level players, so
Nice pick up there on the far jump medium kick.
and then too far on the double stand forward, unfortunately. Oh, low. It's getting chippy. Phyllis has a great position, almost as level 2. He actually could do quite well from this position if he's able to not protect that drive gauge and the corner. Loses everything. Oh! Air to air. Bait Schnoiz gets caught. Cross up is cute. This is actually where Phyllis thrives. He's in these weird scramble situations. Got a lot of practice throwing the game wild like this one. Yeah. But trying to provoke a chase down into the eagle. Schnoiz is laughing. Nah. I've played online before, brother. You can't do that to me.
Alright. See.
Hey, are you trying to get in? You're welcome to commentate with Josh a little bit. Let me see. You are going to be playing a game though soon. You want to just tag out for Leaf, and then you can start running your set with Juve. Yeah, you can get you in later. What are you talking about? Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we'll get Leaf in here. Thank you, Dak Josh. Appreciate your service. We're going to keep the matches rolling in the bracket. It's Dak Josh's time to get out there. Might as well run it up. Hello, welcome to the mic. There's like a two-way to see this thing. The rotating here is no good. This is how you would position chat. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. This is the final round. Schnoiz is running away with it versus Phyllis. Phyllis, though, has a little piece on the board here. Are you trying to commentate? Let me, yeah, come on. Yeah, you two jump in.
Hello.
So he's a Marissa player.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, I lost
they know who I am.
I lost my own offense.
Your own hubris?
Yeah. You know when you're just like running your offense and you're just like
You whip the throw or something? Or
and
some
like
shit happens.
well, I'm just doing it a little bit too brainless. And he's just like, what if I just
Speaking of brainless, we just got overwhelming Rashid offense right now. Fatherless is going to take game 2, going to level it up. Last game here. This is an interesting matchup. Both these players actually, I feel like, are pretty patient. However, I feel like maybe the one who's willing to risk things in crazy moments is Fatherless compared to Schnoiz. I think Schnoiz kind of keeps his cool through the entire set.
I think one of the things that we were talking about a bit ago, actually, not even watching any set in particular, but watching Fatherless, is I was saying that he's a player who like plays with joy in his heart, like no matter the situation.
The passion.
And I think that's a different thing. I think joy is important here, right? Because it's like you can't like make him bummed about his position, his situation, because he's gonna do the thing that makes sense to him, and it's something fun. And I think it's particularly interesting that he's a Lily player that's going Rashid, you know, and he has the Rashid.
He's been playing it for a long time. Yeah,
he has. Yeah, he's got a bunch of characters. He's got a Luke in the back too, but nice jab.
Oh, it's shooting the kill here. Let's see if he can get the conversion.
Yeah, I suppose the question
Meterless
now-
question. Nice. Really
The question now
optimized.
is, can you keep the joy in your heart when you're down 1 round in game 3?
Ooh, yeah. Well, I guess it's good to know that like when it looks like he's cracking, really he's just enjoying himself. That's a good way of thinking about it, I guess.
Yeah, flip it on its head. But hey,
Nice
is that
price impression.
cracking or is that busting out the risky? Sometimes it's high risk, high reward. And we hear Schnoiz though with a really
Oh,
what
a
was that
little
sweep in?
overzealous. Yeah, he just kind of was feeling the flow there.
Basically, no burn.
Yeah, this is all good. Fatherless, I mean, he's got the level 2, but not a lot of drive meter. Burns himself out. This is kind of wild. I don't know about this.
Yeah, you gotta wonder.
Okay, level
if,
2.
Yeah, the level 2 definitely coming, but it's all gonna be on block just for that drive reversal to knock it all the way back out. And Schnoiz doing a good job of preventing the burnout himself. Fatherless getting out, and life totals are pretty even though. As long as Schnoiz doesn't get a level 3 off, this is still pretty doable for Fatherless.
Yeah, this is doable. He could build another level 2. Plausible. Okay, jumps out of the corner, but the punish, and this could kill.
No, he dropped it! He pressed though. Fatherless didn't think that he would drop the combo.
God. What did he put? He need the instant replay there. Maybe just a jab, or it was a punish counter. It was a thing. Maybe a tech because it was a punish counter. You know, I don't know how long he's been playing the game. If he comes from Street Fighter 4 or 5 or whatever, then
I know he has 5
any
in
clutch
it.
situation, you just delay tech, right? You can't help it. So possible that's what happened there. Unfortunate. Yeah. You talk about playing with joy in your heart. I feel like this is not a game for that. I'm sorry, but this is a game where you should play and try to not enjoy yourself. If you enjoy yourself when you're playing, I think you kind of get lost. In this
Really
game,
interesting.
in this particular game, there are other fighting games, but in this one, having fun is antithetical to winning. I am.
And we see 2 players who love making sure the other player is not having fun. With Dakjosh and Juvetic
Ooh.
going to game 2, where Juvetic is actually up a game and in the positional advantage
Oh,
here.
okay. Let's go, Juve.
Juve. Oh, that's cool. Oh, but a nice little tick SPD is going to put us at blood point.
Oh.
And there's the reset.
Oh, I don't even need. He might have been able to kill without that too.
Low-key, yeah, he had the drive for it.
We're actually seeing a lot of little moments here where I just haven't watched Danny play a lot. I'm pretty sure he would be optimizing a little bit more, but right now Juve is getting the important part. That is the reads, decision making. Dakjosh has to dig deep here.
Yeah, Josh a player where it's like his offense is like super strong, but I feel like his defense ends up crashing against. I mean, I was gonna
Nice
say
tech.
Danny particularly, but I wonder if the Geef is sort of like an aura of its own. He's backdashing to like bait the level 3, but it's not coming. Juvetic is not fighting.
So can he burn out on this? I don't think he had a DI ender or something like that. We're just gonna do that. Get the stun. I don't think he can kill though, right? Never mind. He can absolutely. He has to burn level 1 to do it though, I think.
I think you're right.
Okay. Just barely, yeah.
holding on is Dak Josh.
Yeah. Josh looking away from the screen a little bit. Just kind of reset your eyes, you know what I mean? Reset the thought process. Don't lock in too hard.
Yeah, and I feel like Juvette. Oh, nice. I love that little double crouch heavy kick. Or
good.
stand heavy kick, or whatever that one is. I forget.
When is this level 3 coming? If ever.
The flip out to maintain the corner of Dak Josh. And the backdash to avoid a little bit of a punish. Yo, that was a DP for
we'll
sure.
take it? Question mark? Okay. The DI is actually really clutch because he's going to get the corner back now and should be able to kill here.
Yeah, that's a game for sure. So Dak Josh bringing us to 1-1. Level 1.
Nice.
God.
Nice. I'm always nervous with those Rashid combos because they just look so tenuous. Like at any point, you just miss some like weird.
How you juggle?
I've never performed them. I don't know how difficult it is, but
You gotta thank your lucky stars that this is a nice wake up SPD to stop the
yeah,
fireball.
tricky. That's some matchup knowledge right there.
For real.
Tech.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like it's a very, very reactable plus frame situation. Nice read.
This
Nice
is
call out.
huge.
Yeah, big meter advantage.
Oh
and
my
the burnout
God.
and the low tick into SPD.
This round is over.
Leading.
Round is over. Round is over. Yeah.
There it is. You can't give up. What are you
It's
talking
over.
about?
It's over.
No.
Against Keith? Oh.
Time. Dr. Colin. Oh.
Oh, the whip punish. Okay.
Oh, that's media side.
These are interesting.
And it doesn't matter.
Josh has some weird tech he's trying out now with his meaty EX spin.
But is this the time to be trying it? Is the question.
I'm not sure what the idea is here, but it's probably some anti-Zangy stuff. Okay, we're gonna get level 2 going. We're gonna try to tip it with drive.
Juve been sitting on this level 3 for a hot minute though, so that threat is very real.
Nice. Okay. Josh gotta watch his drive gauge though. It could get dicey if he has one more EXSP or EXSP and have to get baited or something like
Juve
that.
is like way too worried about his bait. I don't think he baited there
He
either.
did get him. Okay, so he's alive, and Jude's gonna get full drive from this. That's the problem. So now Jude can just kind of just roll the dice on like 3 mix-ups in a row, sort
I
of.
don't even think it's 3, right? Like strike kills. Yeah.
And it does. Yo, I like
round
that.
3.
I like
Yeah.
that little glance to the side from Juve. Like, huh? Did I just? Huh? I did it. I did it? Question mark. Sick.
I mean,
Good shit to
you
him.
saw like he was so reserved, you know, like he was so patient with the level 3. He took like 4 hits
Yeah.
while he had that level 3 on deck.
Just willing
before
to use the thread of the level 3, right? That's what he's using. And still
you
capitalize.
saw-
He,
and
he did land it.
And I want to think like he had the threat of the level 3, but Josh slowly stopped baiting it. You know what I mean?
He chose just long enough before he used it. You know.
That's exactly it, right?
False
It's
sense of
make
security.
Yes, make them think you won.
Yeah. All right.
Here we go. Douglas versus Fatherless. Fatherless continuing his moving run.
Ooh, home stage advantage.
Yeah, true. Mexico.
This stage is actually like difficult to play on. I feel like because of how much color there is. There's a lot going on. I reckon the DI is
Definitely the brightest stage. Yeah, that's no lie.
okay. I'm gonna know.
Yeah, not quite a setup.
I mean, that's great. Like, Father, let's take that.
Should have taken that. He tried to go for maybe like a command grab reset, but gets thrown, and now he's on the back foot. Douglas with the pressure. No cams though.
He hits some back, but like, I think you kind of want a better mix up there rather than getting your hands back.
No doubt.
Because you're so low right now, like you need to capitalize on that moment. Now you're just getting chipped down. Well, we're gonna get a hit. Face the throw. Oh, Fatherless. Little chuckle to himself there.
So I know this game, like, EX reversals don't do a lot of chip, but hers isn't invincible. I wonder if that would have chipped out if he had just gone for it.
Yeah.
But in any case, Douglas taking that first round. Kind of a nail-biter of the first round. Both players not really getting, like, an immense foothold, but here we go. Fatherless with his own to start this round off.
The pressure is all working right now. He's just level 2 in kind of an interesting spot because he's not going to kill, right? And he's not going to have this 2 large for next round. I kind of don't know about that spend, but we'll see. He still has a bar in the chamber just in case he gets burnt out or something like that.
Yeah, and like with a character like that where it's like the damage
Oh, huge stop.
is
This is so bad. He's going to get burned out, right? Oh, no, Fatherless drops it. Fatherless definitely went for the level 1 there. Dropped it. Stun
Lily
him.
Gaming, he just did 4 crouch pierces
He-
in a row.
Oh, what a bait.
Oh, no. But still no burnout. Fatherless taking the hit, too. The can is...
Oh, no,
that-
dude. He's
not gonna
alive,
kill.
but, like,
Yeah, but the can makes
dire.
up.
It's so dire. Yeah, you're just so low. He needed to capitalize there because the problem is, like, when the mistake happened, he was so low on drive afterwards that he kind of, like, got put in that dangerous situation. There's, like, parry or die situation, right? If you don't guess right on the parry, whatever, like, it's just not where you want to be. Yeah, he
and
definitely tried to burn him out with the level 1 in the middle of that round, but it's now how these things swing so hard. 3 5 or 6.
Yes, sir. That's just how the roulette goes sometimes. But the guessing continues as Fatherless starting this round off really well with a huge life lead.
Yeah, the whip punish was sick.
Normal throw, and really just 2 more normal throws will take this round. He's got the nice wins.
Nice jump, though.
EX burnt. 2 cans
Okay.
on deck, though.
He's
No
getting-
big drop!
Okay, we stabilized there. I thought that was about to be another round where, like, Fatherless's complete control, and then it just kind of slipped through his fingers, right? Managed to stabilize there with the anti-air. So. I feel like every round so far, Fatherless has been winning. Just not quite been able to get over the finish line.
Yeah, it's truly like he has the advantage, and then it devolves into a scrap.
Yeah.
Thuggelos was doing a really good job of scrapping around. Oh, just like we see here with that DI, the back.
Oh, what's the
interesting? Yeah,
What's
what
setup?
is the
Oh,
setup?
he went for some nasty shit too.
He went crazy. Yeah, what? Oh,
He went for some nasty shit, and he just got wake up command grab. Isn't that what that was? I was like, wait, what?
if he had EX
Do you think-
teleported, that shit would have been nasty.
Do you think that he tried to DP, and because of the weird, nasty setup, he got? I don't know the motions for.
I like the headcanon. I might be adopting that headcanon myself.
A real play yourself moment there.
Load checks, not catching Fatherless, but Douglas
Ooh.
probably at the most in control he's been in this set so far. But
Yeah, I will say surviving that second game feels so good, right? It's like, okay, we're back in there. I know I can keep this guy. Just gotta get this final game. We know his stuff now. We know his gimmicks.
nice, and the DI, but the meaty slide is not truly meaty. But no
Yeah.
super, didn't build the level 2.
I think it's just a calculated risk there, not to super, and I think it's kind of the opposite on Douglas's with the DI there. Like, that's a calculated risk that he messed up the match. Right? So, see here, Fatherless looking to end it quickly. Gonna burn himself out, but here's the thing: he's got 3 bars, right? He can reverse the level 1. He's chilling. He can just kind of like sit. Nice anti-air.
Force knockdown, that could have been it, but Douglas starting to bring this back. He's got the 2 cans, he's got the 2 meter.
So low on drive,
No.
but somehow survives the trade. but no.
risky.
Yeah, these setups are just not completely real, like you can tell, right? And for some reason, Fatherless's like default reaction to the setup was right a lot of time.
Delay jab.
Sometimes it was hit, sometimes it was like throw on wake up. There was a command grab that one time, I think. Like, let's see. We're seeing a Rashid 2-0 on screen, so Dak gonna take that one. Dak was rather interesting, very interesting. Oh, I really want to see OK versus
know, right?
Fox.
So Fox is
Oh, is it me?
he's seeded 8, which is
Danny's
which is
seeded
pretty
8.
high.
All right,
Oh
back.
snap! Good luck, good luck. Oh.
Okay, we're back. This is going to be Kasiski versus Danny. We've seen this match before. I'm not going to lie. Kasiski is oftentimes out of ideas in regards to the footsies game. Danny just so good at identifying your habits, knowing how to provoke them, knowing how you respond to his own habits. Like, he plays very stubborn, for example. And I think Kasiski signaling how he responds to that stubbornness just gives Danny so much information that he uses downstream, and that's how it becomes so quickly overwhelming. So the fellas here have been going through it for about 2 years, not even gonna lie. And Danny just reigning supreme basically the entire time. Let's take a look at the stats, actually, just to drive it home. Give me 1 second. Danny Pham has won, what is that, 68 times? Yeah.
He does have 2.
It's Kasiski's won twice, but there are some off days that happen here. No disrespect to Kasiski or
that's
anything like that.
68 times. That's 68 times on the bracket as a whole.
But the player matchup he's got 2, yeah.
The head-to-head
Yep.
is 18. Don't do Kasiski dirty saying he's lost to Danny 68 times.
No, not at all what I meant. On the right-hand side, actually, Kasiski went with the Blanca instead of the Bison. Bison players often feeling like this matchup favors Geef. Danny with the Geef on the left, now the right side.
Yeah,
Because the... Go ahead.
We've been seeing Kasiski on the Blanca for a while. I was talking to him about it earlier today, and he was just saying that, you got to mix it up to keep the game like inspiring, And right now, Blanca is the character that seems to be compelling him to practice, to lab, to really get nerdy about it. And I feel like that's like the right outlook. But Danny on the other hand, same character forever. So it's like
Danny's just like trying to drive Kasiski back to the corner, but that crowd strong, sniping out that forward walk, getting away from the danger of the corner that's approaching, and now actually getting the corner himself. Great overhead block and tech from Danny, rebounding from what could have been a terrible position, but the crowd strong again. That's what he likes about this matchup and this character, is that he's got some great range on his buttons.
And man, that was a risky decision to go for the toy. Gets burned out by the drive reversal. He does still. Oh no, and the reset hit!
But did you see how Danny pump faked on the forward walk? Kasiski immediately bit on the second attempt. So Danny rotating his option in that moment, knowing that Kasiski's trying to snipe some moments of stubbornness, and Danny's just one layer ahead of him there. In the subtleness of the neutral game, it sometimes can be hard to see when you're juggling so many other things. So Kasiski's got to be a little bit more observant of those habits, perhaps. Oh my god, the crowd strong
Beautiful
space down.
display of just choosing when to go for that commit.
Dude, the crowd strong DRC is just where Kasiski's making all this money. So see how Danny tries to deal with that very powerful option here. You see him trying to space it out. There's a sweep with punish attempt on it, but Kasiski was able to bait the sweep, but didn't actually get the punishment. I like the way
He's super. Yeah, no plus frames for you. That's going to be a lot of damage. Drive doesn't really matter, but at least we're in the corner, basically.
Oh, man. Oh, tried to get away. Danny finding that crowd strong. May have been a little bit delayed, or Kasiski could have just been mashing backdash. I'm not sure what was actually caught if he was trying to jump away, but the threat of the SPD always looming with Dr. Danny Pham. Right now, Kasiski having a hard time placing Danny's habits. There's another reset. Very plush here. There's the jump, and the stubbornness finally gets sniped. We saw 2 SPDs in a row. Kasiski trying to find that second series of actions, that repetition. Okay.
But nothing off the stand heavy kick. And the jump is sniped. You can't get away with that. No parry. Bro, he is just backflipping.
He's trying to throw Danny off his rhythm a little bit, just trying to put some stuff out to obfuscate what's exactly going on in the neutral game. It's a smart decision. Danny's a very accurate player. You see him biting immediately on a lot of whiffs. He was actually baited by like a whiff jab, looking for crowd strong, presumably. So Kasiski trying to just throw some chaff into the info stream, and it seems to have worked out for this round.
Yeah, very clean way to end that round 1.
A little sloppy. Let's be honest. It was a little sloppy, but clean with the slop. I agree.
The second half, man. Once he got that corner, man, he took it the whole way. And let's see if he can do it again here, right? Again, up
how do you switch it up,
nice
right?
round, up a nice amount of life, and 2 bars on deck.
Oh, no. He tried the micro walk for the reset afterwards. Danny looking for some sort of a mash.
Yeah, I thought he was going to opt for the drive rush into the combo, but no. Back throw incident, perhaps. Kasiski moves back to the corner. A lot of health, but let's see how long that will last. Both players sitting on 3, and Danny is swinging.
But Kasiski has the first round here, so important. He could find a super. There it is! He's going to take the second game off this level 3 conversion. He's the big body. It's just not enough to hold on that big body health right now. Some good adaptations from Kasiski. Now Danny getting a little bit maybe out of his own wheelhouse and having to apply some newer tactics that are maybe a little bit less practiced against the little bro field here. He's going to have to advance the layers. You know what I'm saying here. Okay, Kasiski going back to the stand roundhouse strategy here. Nice knees, finding the late hit.
like low crushed the The crouch medium was crazy.
Dude, you see Danny no longer pulling the trigger on any whip punish attempts, now trying to find those buttons just by walk forwarding.
Yo, word?
Into a jump. Yeah, grabs it. Great read on Danny's part on what Kasiski was looking for.
And dude, two EX up balls back to back. The first time we've seen them in this set, and they were like there.
There was the whip
Kasiski,
punish.
no third one though. And now are we going to see no SBD, but a cross-up jump?
Yeah, unfortunate. I think Kasiski let that up ball go a little bit too soon. Didn't have the charging time.
Yeah.
Kind of heartbreaking because that could have got him out of a bad position. Air to air is good. Danny's on set point here, feeling very comfortable. As Geef, getting round 1 is huge. Absolutely massive because of the danger of level 2 and level 3.
Yeah, but the heavy ball is going to let neutral reset, and these anti-air jump heavy kicks are pretty nice with the light SBD. Maybe going to get to Kasiski's mental. Let's hope not. Nice walking him down, and the whiff to force another whiff, get a nice little combo off of it, and now the space. Yeah, look at this. The corner is all Kasiski's. The pressure options are there. The anti-airs are there. The parry is
so
baited.
late on the throw. He got counter hit. Side switch, corner. Danny's buffering. Scary stuff. Whoa! Not the choke. And one more set under Danny's belt here. I think the level 1 after this would kill, actually. Just does so much damage. No, not quite. I was being hopeful there.
Yeah, he's got another
Full gauge.
chance at life.
No, brother.
3 toys,
I think we're just putting
bar.
the last bits of dirt on top of his grave. Let's be
Hey
real
man,
here.
it's almost got level 3, but no reaction.
That would have been sick.
capitalize.
Does he have a charge level 3? No, he just buffers.
No. Yeah, that's a quarter. Double quarter.
Okay, back at it. Danny clutching that out at the end. I mean, looking actually very by the numbers there. We saw some good adaptation from Kasiski, but I think part of the problem with his adaptation was there was a lot of risk involved. Saw him throwing out a lot of the stand roundhouse, trying to throw Danny off of his rhythm. We saw him trying to bait some buttons with the stand jab, but Danny doing such a good job of steering around the obstacles. I'm sorry. The crouch fierce. We didn't see too much of the crouch fierce. Just a few times, I think. The crouch strong was really yes. Well, I got him mixed up earlier. So, anyways, good job. I think we saw an angling of a notion of where to go there by Kasiski, and he's actually coming in right now. Yeah, come on in. Are you trying to tag out? Okay, go right ahead, brother. Leaf volunteering. Of course, you can have as many as you want. That would be kind of weird. I think that there would be a certain inflection where when you're eating a lot of them, you're losing a lot of aura, but then if you keep going, it'll come back, and then it'll just start to fucking skyrocket. They'll be like, wow, his breath will be fresh for centuries. Yes. How did you feel against Danny? It felt like his ability to cycle through the neutral options. It's like he asserts such a stubborn style up front, and then at the same time, he's so fluid on how you respond to the stubbornness. Because we saw you trying to call out the repetition.
He's just he's very patient in neutral. And, there were a couple things that I thought would work better, like OSDP on his dry brushes.
Right.
It actually just doesn't really, either I was doing it late or it doesn't really work.
The stand light kick is absolutely monstrous.
He goes into stand light kick into the crouch light kick, and then it catches you on
It's 4 frame, it's true.
Yeah, because I'm trying to do.
You can't do it.
I'm trying
Literally.
to stand up to do an up ball.
Right.
Things that I have to. Anyway, another same matchup. Here we go.
Oh, this is Juve tick. I was like,
All
wait
right.
a second. This is Schnoiz. I was like, who the fuck are these guys? But, very familiar with them, in fact. Yeah, you were trying to do the DPOS, and it literally just doesn't work in the matchup. It's true. It's tough.
Maybe I'm just timing it wrong or something.
No,
but I need to lab it.
He's like +5 or +6 off stand light kick DRC in that gap, and then he goes low with the 4 frame. If you go up, you're not blocking low anymore. I guess you could try it in
same
time,
frame
right?
though, right? Same frame
guess
up
so.
and the 2
Yeah.
buttons.
Yeah.
Hitbox it's easier, I'm sure.
Probably. But that's kind of a problem.
Wow, so Juve on the verge here of taking his first round. Juve is having a great tournament so far. Already winner's top 8. Let's see how far he can go here. Burns himself out.
Schnoiz tried to EX, and he actually missed it. And that would have been baited out anyway, so good on Juve for locking that round. And it was his. Schnoiz almost snaked it back after an executioner.
That empty Blanca ball, yeah.
Yeah, Bison tougher in this matchup, huh? Blanca's got a nice crouch strong, not feeling too far from home. Neutral jump, calling it out.
Yeah. Does he have any conversion here for the... Oh, okay, he does the driver version. I like that.
From the level 2 activation, just to save some of the bar and get a better setup at the corner here with the carry. The overhead makes it good. Schnoiz. Looking nice.
I should be able to kill here. Oh, no. I'm going to save the meter.
And I like the conservation
Okay,
there.
okay. Slide a little early, though. Gets away with the throw. That could have gotten dicey really fast.
Perfect on the board, though. Dicey did not quite diced enough.
Damn, medium kick? Dude.
That's the God button that Japan represents a lot in their gameplay. I guess just Itabashi, right? But then
Itazan,
Danny
yes.
does not represent that same medium kick really at all. I think he's had times when he has.
Well, it's not
he's like
cancelable, you
memed
know?
with it. Yeah, he's
He
just
wants
like,
his drive rush.
Yeah, it's not really as much his style. I think also the stand strong probably feels a little bit better in that regard as well. But
Oh, okay. Strange. I wonder if that was intentional for
seems
him.
like
Yeah. Now Chance is he's gonna try to build up, try to win this drive game using level 2. What to do here? Trying to bait the parry. I mean, he still gets that.
going just right in blindly for the throw. Doesn't care. I
Yeah,
like that.
he's not hit confirming it right. It's hard to do.
Trying to show 2 throws in a row. Juve adapting.
The
Side
side
switch. Nobody
switch.
blocks that ever. You're just not ready. It's
Does he
crazy.
have the kill? Nice.
Waka's
Beautiful
got some nice
conversion
damage.
there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I need to start integrating too.
Juve, as far as I know, doesn't have an alternate, so this is just his
Juve.
character. He's not going back to
The
the.
wry smile, dude.
yeah.
His face right now.
We're not going back to character selected any
Ooh.
point. The gamer lean has intensified. That's the adjustment here when you get the player cam locked. There we go.
He doesn't connect, but yeah, I think it's +1.
Who's?
Drive rush overhead from Blanca.
Yeah, I think only the privileged guys are Ryu and
Yeah.
Big rock. So funny sometimes when you check frame data and you're like, oh, wait, what? Like, JP's EX Ghost is like +900. You're just like, surely there's a mistake. No.
All right.
throw.
He's looking well in control.
Just
right
running away
now.
with it. I mean, he's playing against Danny quite frequently every week, so it's
yeah.
just this is a tough spot to be as romantic.
Unless it's a style thing where you're so used to
Right.
Danny and then Julian's using like some move that Danny would never and mindfuck. Doesn't
You know
seem
what's
to be
funny?
happening now.
I think this doesn't help Schwartz. I think this is actually like he gets a kind of a
'cause
false
he's gonna
sense of
play
confidence
Danny,
in this,
right?
and then he's gonna have to play Danny. He's like,
Uh-oh.
fuck, dude. Why don't you do the things that make it easier for me to get my things done? Like that big whip there.
Oh, the jump is so scary.
And something nice here. The activation is tough. The corner position is going to be rough as
Okay.
well. Schnoi's closing in, closing out the set.
Oh, do you have the conversion?
I like this so
Oh,
much
that's the
damage.
conversion?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know.
If you have bar
That's not what
and
I
the
do.
doll, dude,
I need
it's
to
like,
do that. I need to do that one.
God damn. God damn. Okay.
I love how there's so many different conversions after so many different things. Like, it's crazy. It's wild.
He's been
Yeah.
murdered. Okay, losers top 8. It's like Fox versus Okazemi. No disrespect to Fox. Okazemi should be making short work here, but Fox has been having some pretty clean Terry play. I've been getting spanked a little bit by Fox when I try and play him here casual. So I'm looking hella washed up. I think Myson took 4 games in a row on me. I have no excuse at this point. I have no excuse. I shouldn't have told him to block a year ago. Now I see him blocking. I wake up a little bit, and it's just it's paying dividends out of my own ass. So it's unfortunate. Yeah.
Dividends out the ass. You heard it here.
My ass in particular. These guys, though, Okazeme, always getting him mixed up with John Ramen because I think they play the same characters. Like as far as secondaries and primaries, they're always
feel
like
like-
on the same fucking guy.
Well, these guys are on the kind of the same tier, I would say, right? Like they're both like top 8 contenders.
These
They
guys
don't always
or
make top 8. Yeah,
both these. Yeah,
but
I
they
would
can
assume that.
they can make top 8
Mhm.
and go farther sometimes, right? Both of them have had good runs in the past, I believe.
Mhm.
The question is like, on the night, are they in form or not, right? Because I think they can. They're kind of streaky and they get in their own heads, right? I know a little bit, so yeah, I know I barely beat Okazeme, and really I just had like one good guess, and then it kind of spiraled down for him from there. So that's the kind of thing that like you have to be able to overcome. You have to be able to stabilize. And I feel like neither of these players have quite figured out how to do that. Even though they have like the fundamentals, they have the game plan, they kind of have everything they need in the game. It's just a mental thing.
I feel like Fox has got a great flow chart with the Terry, the EX fireball spacing, the knuckle spacing, how it all connects. We're seeing it on the screen right now. So I think if Okazeme has a good answer to that, and Fox is maybe not as familiar with the Elena matchup as he might be, it's going to be problematic. But if he keeps it clean, like right now, I think Fox is going to run through it pretty routinely, even though I think it's favored to Okazeme. The Terry's looking sharp. I won't lie.
Looking sharp. A really interesting decision there. Instead of trying to go for the crosscut, he just goes for like a meaty overhead mix up there. He's going to get the kill. pretty simple there from Fox. Pretty basic. He did a lot of throws.
Whoa, don't
Scared
call
him
my man
corner.
basic now.
Well,
I'm kidding. I didn't see anything that
remember
happened.
who you're
I'm just trying
talking
chime in.
to, right? I'm like
True.
the most basic ass
We
player.
love basic.
Yeah.
If it's the drier, the better.
Exactly.
There better
dude.
not be a lick of liquid in there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I meant to say moisture, but you know, liquid. Liquid's great.
Lubrication.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. It's kind of looking the same this time from the other end.
I mean, this is where Okazumi's got to start downloading the tendencies. Okay, how do you run through the Terry flow chart, and do I know this character matchup? If the answer is I do, and I see what you're doing, then we're going to start to see a tide turn, and then it's going to be on to Fox to make his adaptations. Good spacing trap.
Terry is, both these characters actually are, they're the kind of characters that have a lot of spacing traps, and that means that if you don't know the matchup, if you haven't labbed those situations, oftentimes you kind of press your default reversal button and you get cooked. So
Got to pay close attention to the strings, and then if they can leverage that, they're working with something.
especially you're seeing just like the throw pressure right here, the throw driver pressure.
Are we going to character select
So
once Okazumi
powerful.
bites this round? Are we going to character select? What do we think?
I don't think so. I just don't think he has like. I think he's too locked into
No!
Elena right now. He's just too locked into this character, and he doesn't believe in his backup.
And he might be having some fun here. You never know.
That's
Big
true.
jump, big whiff.
You have to get joy out of playing. Okay, knows it's not real, even though it is actually real. He could've
Understands that
baited
you can mash out. That's right. If you try and reset me here, I'm so ready. And there's no reason not to. I mean, if he baits it, obviously.
Well, yeah. Interesting situation with
Not
Robert.
plus. Actually punished.
Ooh.
So here's the thing. Okazumi's
great
seeing
punish.
that I can just space myself a little bit closer, and you're going to let those dangerous knuckles go, so your spacing's kind of off. That tells me that maybe I can bait some whiffs in here. And we just saw one. So Okazumi's starting to get a feel of the pulse. This is where Fox is going to have to start to make those
jumps, though.
adaptations. Yeah, he's clean with it right now.
The problem is like, okay, he's like gets in that good spacing, and then he doesn't seem comfortable
Ooh.
standing there. Like
Love that.
he knows where to play. He's just not comfortable like being patient in that.
Right. He's finding the opportunity. He's really not able to pull the trigger, though. I mean, he's getting into the right position, but not capitalizing like he needs to. The DPs have been 100% so far for Fox. Save for the one whiff. We'll tally that for the good side, though, because he didn't get too badly burned off that. On to round two. Fox, set point. Actually, not the favorite player. I originally said that Okazumi's going to blow through him. Fox being like, sir, excuse me. Let me correct the record here and blow through this motherfucker instead. Plus baits the throw. Doesn't matter. We just rolled through the flow.
I would love to see the throwing the parry there. It's like the empty blank ball thing.
Agreed. And I think that's kind of the part where maybe there's some depth lacking in Fox's play, but is not really able to get to that layer yet. He's not really able to drill down and find that weakness. So,
Did he burn it? Okay, he's gonna burn the level 3. We're gonna take a round. I think this is his first round, and this is one of those kind of morale victories, right?
exactly.
You want to make sure. Well, I mean, you had to get this for one, but like,
He would have lost the set otherwise.
yeah.
Good analysis.
But once you get that first round, you're kind of like, okay, I can do this. I got this. I know this matchup.
Dude, he just did raw drive.
Raw driver throw.
Throw
Yeah.
you? Bro didn't even parry. He just fucking ate it.
What?
Oh, the raw level 3 was that unintended.
It didn't counter hit or punish counter, by the way.
Because he just empty jumped
I
and caught him.
I think he thought he was gonna land on the other side.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
He
blocked
blocks
the
in
wrong
time
way.
with it, though. It's quite impressive. A lot of the time, that empty jump is going to call out the deep DP attempt, and that's what that super was. Oh, the side switch could change
This is
everything.
big, yeah, but low on drive meter's the problem.
Dude, he tried to take his turn back because he DP'd last time that it wasn't his turn. Fox has got the layers. I mean, I think
the mind games are there.
Yeah, I'm
Jump
full
out
of
again,
shit.
though. He needs the jump back. That's what he's missing right now. Both of them need the jump back.
Side switching constantly. What are
Yeah.
we spending here? Nothing to reset. No DP this time. Tried to bait the DP. In fact, it wasn't there. Fox is kind of ahead in these rotations that Okazumi is making. It's a great job.
Can't take another throw.
Oh my god, this part sucks. Great block.
Okay, walks out of it, but not ready.
Exactly like you said, the spacing is good, but just not capitalizing on the opportunity when it comes in now. Okazumi had the favorable record. Now we're down to 50-50, and Fox is kind of popping off a little bit, and I think he deserves that because he probably didn't have too different of an impression of that player matchup than I did. I think we're all kind of drawing from the same well here, but I think he was like, actually, I'm fucking cooking right now. So good, kudos to him. That's a well-deserved pop-off, sending Okazumi home in a tightly wrapped body bag. Was that 2-0 or was that 1-2?
That was 2-0, I believe.
That was 2-0. That was tightly
To me,
wrapped,
it
brother.
looks like neither of them were very comfy in the matchup.
God,
It just
what was
sorta
happening
came
in the
down
right
to,
corner?
Yeah, it came down to like who was making the better decisions in scrambles and who had the read early on, right? We saw like Fox had the read from the beginning, and it kind of stabilized a little bit, evened out a little bit toward the end, but just not soon enough.
Okazumi was not really able to persuade Fox into making the rotations on like the neutral game, the options. I mean, and then actually when Fox did, because he showed the DP off his minus frames, and then he backed off the next time. Okazumi backed off the next time when that situation occurred, anticipating the DP, and Fox instead took his turn.
Yeah.
Just really well done to
the,
Fox.
The layers, right? Yummy layer 4 or 5 or some shit. Who knows?
Okay, and then speaking of layers, nobody ready to play yet. My fault. My fault.
Did they not like? Oh, they don't like the stage.
I think it was the music, maybe.
Oh, was the
PL
PL
demanding
stop
something?
it?
Who
Yeah.
knows? Who knows? It seems like something he can do, but they may have also been like, no, wait a second, I got negative edge on or some shit. I didn't set my buttons. Hold on. I'm gonna blame
Or maybe
TZ
you
for
got-
that.
you got it out.
I'm a hella blame TZ for that because it's just free to do. He's not even here to defend himself. He could take it.
All right. I would say Josh is the favored player here,
100%.
but Fatherless is another Grammy player who
A
is a
motherfucker.
threat against anybody. I think,
Yes.
Did we see him take a set against Danny or just get really close? I can't remember what it was. He either took a set or like
I wouldn't even utter those words.
it was at like a
Scary.
quarterly or something. It was like
Right. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Fatherless can do that because he plays so well in the scrambles. This is a very scramble-inclined game if you let it be that way. And it is hard to make it not. It is very difficult. The threshold for counterplay in this game is so far and beyond the first layer. Nice conversion from Fatherless towards the corner. Plus
nasty.
here, great backdash from Dakdash, though, sniffing out the danger at the end of the round. Oh
Oh
my god!
yeah, disrespect from Fatherless. Wake up, stand fierce, I think is what it was. He was just like, I don't believe in your meeting right at all.
Fatherless likes to go for a fadeaway stand fierce a lot of the time, anticipating kind of a unthinking whiff from his opponent, looking for that automatic bait.
That was almost a beautiful whip punish. You know the whip punish is good when you gotta like walk out and then walk back in for it.
Oh yes, I saw Riddles playing against Haruto's Ryu, and Riddles was whip punishing the donkey kick with raw drive rush.
Oh shit!
fucking-
Yeah, that's some nerdy shit.
Don't wake up! I was like, this is sick. I gotta play this game. I don't. Plus frames to the corner. Good check though. I mean, it was
How did they get
Dakdash's
here?
turn, but allowing Fatherless out just because he's a little confident, I guess. The low catches the buttons on wake up, not too
Kind
much.
of needed a knockdown.
He did.
He's in a difficult situation.
What are we doing here? We're sending it to level 2.
I would love to see Josh sit full screen and build level 2.
the drive reverse. Like, I like that drive reversal usage. Just trying to find the corner.
You're dead, but for how much meter? Uh-oh.
You would be so nasty if you fucking reacted.
Yes! Oh! Yo.
Oh, yes, sir!
Yo, uh-oh. That's why you finish your plate right there.
Oh, my
You cannot
God.
give a man a chance to reversal level 1 on you to take it. You can't allow that. Because they'll fucking do it.
Where's he going? The Luke now to the... Oh, this is the refuge of the true scoundrel. Luke has a weird way. He's very heavy in the threats that he makes, and, and the heaviness and the immediacy of those threats kind of forces you to respect his spacing control. That gives him room to wiggle around in weird ways.
For me, the wiggling is like weird, partly because his character model is just kind of gross to me, but also it's like it's the big threat, and it's the fact that like you end up dying and you're like, wait, I didn't even think I was close to death percentage, right? Like what's going on here? And it sneaks up on you.
And especially the forward-moving normals are always just improving his spacing in the neutral game. If you whiff something cheeky, you're at the great position to whiff on the whiff punish. The whiff punish, the whiff punish. Here we go. String towards the corner, but Fatherless responding. I'm getting these guys mixed up because they play.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Rashid back against the wall.
He's got a lot of chip damage there, but now he's on the verge of burnout. This is
Nice
kinda
check.
scary.
It was actually very scary until that check, but I'm just so
Still
confident in
scary.
that
It's so
now.
scary. It's
Not even worried. Not even worried about this.
Not worried.
Not at all.
worried.
Not at all.
Okay.
You know, look
Somehow
at look
that
at
wasn't a
TZ.
punish either. Like,
Yeah,
the weird.
it's true. You're right.
Yeah.
What the hell? Could have recovered and blocked in time. Would have been actually crazy.
Recover and level 1.
Yep. Level 2 out on the screen.
Okay. You love to see this in the second round when you have a round lead, right? To be able to, the luxury of having a level 2 round.
God, he just fucking got cornered and lost half his drive gauge. What
Bro.
the fuck was that?
Yeah, Josh. That's a great spot to look back at on the replay for Josh. Win or
Here's
lose,
TZ
right?
making the scramble happen, beating these eggs right now. The dash forward jab, another one for
Ooh,
good
he
measure.
tried.
Good
It was so
punish, but
close.
not quite enough Dak Josh, though, finally coming out on top of this weird trades.
And the drive gauge on Fatherless right now.
Danger.
Nice perfect parry.
Dak Josh on set point. Just has to close it out. Great DP. Oh, you're dead.
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Wow, it felt like TC
Get
was
him.
doing
Nice.
fucking great.
That
Oops.
that DPOS there from Josh against the drive rush was the game, right? That was like the
Yes.
best. Having that tool at your disposal there, when you have a little more drive than them, you know they're just like gonna commit like that. It can kind of ice a game. It's really powerful, yeah.
PL just not keeping the score anymore? Come on, brother. Come on. I'm kidding. Yeah.
He's gotta be out there making sure people plug the
Ugh.
USB correctly.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
You do have to be out there now.
It's not easy now.
Winners finals first to 3. Is this
It's a
going to
mix-up.
be another Blanca Geef? I mean, what are your thoughts on this matchup? Schnoiz versus Danny. I mean, we've seen it so many times. and
Yeah.
It's just. I mean, we were talking about it earlier. What makes Danny so difficult to overcome in the neutral game specifically? What is it?
The main thing is patience. Where he will play second almost exclusively. He'll play second for so long that when he does finally jump or sweep or something like that, you are never ready. So
He's
a
just
large
so
part
good
is patience. He's willing to like just jiggle himself backward toward the corner, and then every now and then retake space with a jump or something like that. So
What the fuck is this? Are we just rolling a different map for the fuck of it?
yeah, I guess so.
Okay. All right.
Well, no,
it's
this makes sense, right? Yeah.
now you go. Wait, do you? Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah, no,
I'm
just-
stupid, brother. My
still-
fault. My fault.
Still top 6.
I'm just so excited to
Quarters.
see the winners finals. Okay, so this
I
is
wanna
top
be-
6. I'm a little loose right now. I'm not even gonna lie. This is a little rough. This is a little rough right
You
now
good?
in
You
production. I mean, loose in terms of I'm doing.
You need another breath of fresh air? What do you need?
Maybe a swig from my San Pellegrino bottle. That's
How about an
overtime.
icebreaker?
What's
Do
going
that.
on?
Icebreaker and San Pellegrino. It's like
Mix it
Mentos
together?
and
Oh,
Pepsi or
God,
whatever.
please,
Mentos
brother,
and
we'll
Coke.
explode everything.
Yeah,
Okay,
dude.
Juve Tick coming in for. I think did they play earlier?
I don't know.
I'll check the bracket.
Ooh. Okay. Defense from Juve, yeah. Juve, I think, has been getting by like on just such good decisions, right? Jump timings, defensive reads.
Yeah, that's the harder stuff to improve at too. So
Yeah.
seeing guys that don't have the complete game, but actually like the advanced part is
See,
starting
like,
to be
even
assembled.
there, the drive reversal, right? It didn't actually like he didn't guess right, but Fox wasn't ready, so it goes out. Plus. Jump gets DP'd. Yeah, this is a good look from Fox. Fox needs to lock this down. Okay, we'll take that.
They did not play early.
A little awkward there from Foxy. I think he had to kill it. He wanted to spend level 1, but drops it. Just some jitters. Top 8 jitters.
This is losers top 6. I mean, Fox is happy to make it this far. Have seen some significant.
They're both happy. Yeah.
He beat Dean, which is actually pretty significant, I'd say. Terry is such a monster compared to Fox is looking clean too.
And punishes with the SBD. Very nice to recognize that it was that minus.
But yeah, you know, Fox, maybe it's just the startup of the knuckle, but he's not been placing it as well as the rest of his Terry stuff. So we've seen it get kind of misspaced here and there. I wonder if Juve looks at him. Yeah, exactly.
Love that. And he's down. I mean, I guess.
Is he just trying to practice it? I mean, I expected Juve actually looking over him and being like, oh yeah?
It's honestly sick, but questionable whether it's worth
Right.
it.
That could have been your guess for game. Resource spin there. What a backdash. Not close enough, though.
Okay, plus. Yeah, it was plus, and Juve did not expect it. It's going to be game 1 for Fox. You gotta see that little screen shake, right?
You do. You got to look for it. The problem is that Fox has been playing a little bit squirrely off his minus frames as well. I don't know what squirreliness would entice Juve to press a button, but
Okay. The patience again from Juve, right? Willing to down back until the jump comes in. And it's lariat, easy.
Fox was quite low at those minus frames. The jump is big. We get a bonus for it, but the DP recognizing it's not a safe jump. Good job.
Yeah, I believe you can make that a safe jump, right?
does.
Like,
Yeah. Ooh, big overhead. And he grabs the parry too. Juve trying to reversal the situation, but it's not your turn, brother. No! Huge drop.
Yeah.
Geef is such a powerhouse. You got to be careful. 2 mix-ups away, if not even 1, from an EX SPG. You got to be so careful. I know you should be.
Part of it's from seeing Danny make these comebacks all the fucking time, right? But like,
It's crazy.
Oh, God.
There was no one more guess for game, but there was a light SPG. That was a great Oki. The drive reversal is good. corner splat. You're dead. You're too much health missing from the drive reversal.
He was
very smart.
only dead because of the
Right.
gray health, I think, right?
Exactly.
Kind of an interesting interaction there.
I like that. It was kind of a big choke from Fox, but it was a smart choke, which is weird. I've never seen an intelligent choke, but it was great. Oh, just commits to walking forward on that. Doesn't even want a piece of that conversion. Oh! Throwing the fireballs, trying to bait now, going in with the wheel kick. We're rotating our options. What's next? Back to the fireball.
And one thing like interesting to note is that like you see Juve very patient in the neutral. He's mostly just down backing and holding space versus Danny will jiggle him.
He will. He's Danny. The way that he waits and the way that he spaces himself makes it so much harder to predict when and where he will be.
Yeah, Juve kind of anchored.
Exactly. He's just too static, and right now it's making it easy for Fox to find his own optimal spaces.
Oh, he needed that.
And that's why you saw Danny actually earlier. He went for the stand roundhouse almost immediately on the DP whiff, and it whiffed underneath the EXDP. He's so ready to whiff punish something that's a little too fast. But
gonna be me. Here we go.
oh, it's you. Sorry. All right. Sorry. I mean, what do you think about the Dak Josh match? Any thoughts on Dak? Kasiski thinking for a moment. Says he's beaten him before, but he got washed online. Kasiski got washed, so he's feeling pretty even right now, but confident still. He's just unsure. He's unsure, actually. So we'll see if he gains or loses confidence in the first game. It's going to be very important to kind of set the narrative and then see how that response happens. Dak Josh might actually be able to find the momentum, run away with it off of just the aura gain from the previous online games. But Kasiski, no stranger to trying to slow things down and chip away at a deficit until he can overcome the problem. So where the fuck are we? These guys already played. Fox won. And now we are moving on to Dak Josh versus Kasiski. Fox waiting in losers semis. Forever may get sent his way after this match. Let's take a look at the head-to-head statistics on these guys. Now I wonder what the character choices are going to be. Kasiski, I imagine, is going to be playing Bison, but you may want to keep the Blanca fresh and hot and ready, as you say. So he may go with the Blanca instead, just anticipating going further in the bracket and then to bring it back out. Yes, it looks like he is. These two played before. Kasiski 7 dubs under his belt versus Dak Josh having 2. Dak Josh stepping over and getting a drinky poo out of his sack there. Blanca and Rashid, Blanca having the slide is going to allow him to make threats from mid-screen that Rashid's really not used to having to respect as much because he has so much command over that spacing with his fireball game. Be interesting to see how that slide gets leveraged, what Dak Josh does with the projectile game as he often is putting it on the screen. Welcome in, Leaf. Good to see you, brother. What do you feel about this matchup here?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Blanca, Kasiski's been playing pretty nice tonight. Dak Josh been playing, like, he's been able to clutch things, which is going to be important for this set, I think.
But Kasiski so comfortable playing so slow, it's going to be extra difficult to. That's his wheelhouse, is the clutch moment. So if Dak Josh is able to step it up there, then he probably has more in total versus opponent. You're right. Good semi parry there by the Blanca. Getting out of the corner as well. Dak Josh always 100% on his anti-airs, but he's allowing the escape to happen here.
Back throw, going to allow him to bring this back to not quite the corner, and the low is checked as things stay relatively similar. Kasiski cannot take a hit, really.
Dak Josh has a lead here, but Kasiski finding the link off the punish count. He's trying to hit that before Gastani. Now we kind of make more sense of why he was sending it out there so frequently. But Dak Josh with the level 1 confirmed, looking clean, getting the first round in game 1 of this set.
Yeah, that's one of those, like, Kasiski kind of scratching his chin, like, should I have sent that level 1? He would have level 2 right now, of course. Nice
Overhead
block
block
on the overhead. That was clean.
Dak Josh just peppering him from that sweep space and trying to dash in off the counter hit. I like the idea, but Kasiski simply holding up forward to get out.
Toy baits that DP.
The Toy, I hear you. Yep.
Oh, no! Wait, that could have been more.
Yeah, unfortunate, but he'll take the escape from the corner. He's got the life lead, the position lead, as well as the resource lead. He did until Dakjosh found that air-to-air, and now the punish on the whiffed air ball. No, but the drop is well into the throw. It's getting a little scrambly.
Overzealous, perhaps, on the lead from Kaczynski. The tornado is out. No tech on the second one, and he can't survive a second throw here.
It's okay, though. Oh, what a poke into the critical art. Will kill. Kaczynski doesn't really want to spend this round, but you have to. It's better to have the round than the meter, and we are going to go in the final round of game 1. Kaczynski happy with that one.
He does not want to go into a game where he has, you know, down a point on the actual scorecard. Let's find out who gets the true one next to their name on this next round here.
Dakjosh showing the neutral jump there. Kaczynski going in for the raw drive rush throw off of where he linked before. Dakjosh caught looking. 2 throws deep. Flippy 3. No, the overhead catching the jump. Oh, tried to go for a counter poke. Gets jumped over the heavy counter poke. Somebody recovery frames, and now to level 2 on screen at the corner. Kaczynski has to have good defense. He has so far, and he does so again. Not even taking a lick of damage. Great job.
Yeah, fantastic. Really just, I love how he delayed the drive reversal, too, until that tornado was gone.
What was
But
that
no
check?
counter
He tried to
DI.
escape. Dakjosh just wakes up and smacks him now. Life lead, position lead, resource lead. About to have level 1. It's on the board.
Yeah, the throw and the bait means that game 1 is going to go to Dakjosh.
This is huge. The first game setting the tone. Kaczynski really wasn't sure which way to call cutting this match. If he was confident about it, maybe he doesn't feel confident about it. So the first game going to Dakjosh is going to undermine his ability to find that confidence. What a DP off the EX Fireball.
Really a great thing here. Yeah, I feel like Kaczynski felt very comfortable going into that second round. And he was doing a great job.
Doing great.
But I don't think he really, like,
Dakjosh undeterred.
The moment that reversal happened, I don't know if he necessarily had a plan to get punched in the face, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And here we go. Dakjosh starting with this corner pressure. The meaty is going to work. And the jabs. And it's really just one more throw here now. And there it is. Dakjosh going
running
to
away
go
with it.
down. Yeah, right. Just one round will take it before he moves on and Kaczynski gets knocked out. But a Blanca up ball.
2 for 3. I mean, he's on the better side of the ratio for him, but it's caught. The doll is still in play, which is so critical. Dakjosh trying to force it out. Kaczynski, in fact, challenging to try and keep it on screen, but the level 2 gets on instead.
Yeah, and that's going to be damage. The burnout is a factor, but he's going to level 1.
Dude,
Get
cooked!
hit by that fireball. No
Cooked.
shot,
Time of death.
dude.
Time of death.
No. He parried.
Yeah. Yep. Unfortunate. Jesus Christ. And Kaczynski shaking his head, smiling, muttering a little something, probably like, well played. I wasn't ready. Got him. I like that red pad. Whose is that? Okay. Let's mark the score. Dude, that was fast. I don't like that. Holy shit. And Kaczynski perhaps coming back to the commentary booth. We'll see. Dakjosh moving on after eliminating Kaczynski. And now we get our winners finals. This is going to be Shnois versus Danny Pham, a match that has been fought many times. Let's actually take a look at the statistics here so that we can see exactly how many times they've played. I don't know where the fuck these guys
I mean,
are gonna sit down, but
we got the statistics right, but like Shnois, a character, he's a charge character specialist. He's the only one he doesn't really have regularly in bracket level is Guile, I suppose, or DJ. You know, the boom throwers. He's a yeet yourself at you.
yeah, he's a
kind
charge
of
player. He's got Honda. Danny putting the hands up. I don't know what that means.
What I guess that is to say, I'm wondering what character you're expecting.
It's crazy that he's going to the Bison instead of the Blanca. This is not a great match for Bison because the scissor kick is just so hard to place, and the scissor kick is his bread and butter in terms of controlling the ground game. So Danny, already a fucking monster in the ground game. The fact that you're playing into a character matchup where your ground game is made more difficult than it traditionally is just means you're going to have to be playing the character in a weird way. Switching to Blanca instead. This is much better likelihood. The crowd strong. So strong here, so important to control that ground game. And then you'll see Danny playing around the spacing of that crowd strong, and that's where Joe has to try and Shnois has to try and find his moments, is when Danny is playing around his game as opposed to running Danny's own offense.
Yeah, and I mean, like, to put it pretty simply, the difference between these charge moves is Blanca's puts in full screen anytime it's blocked, where both of the other two lariat type charge move characters put them in that throw range, which is pretty scary.
It's bad. And now he's just trying to be patient here. And this is where Danny excels, is just slowing down the game. And when you slow down the game, everything becomes much more minute. It's a game of inches that becomes a game of centimeters and so on. Great jump over, calling out the FPD timing. That's the first exchange.
But like you say, that is the danger. Each Blanca ball blocked is a reset to neutral.
Yep.
And Schnoist able to get 2-3 now. Oh, and the
Danny
cross-up
blocking
is
the
blocked.
cross-up just shows you how well he trained attention. Other people, lesser players, would be thinking about something else. This is something that only Blanca does, crossing up in the corner there, and they would have gotten caught out by that.
True. And shout-outs to the corner-only EX up ball
Thought-
confirmed to end that.
So I thought you were
round.
going to shout out the corner, bro. I was
Dude,
like,
shout
it's
outs to
over.
the corner.
You're done, bro. It's over.
It's a
Shout outs
very-
to the corner.
It's
It's
very
crazy.
Very scary place. It wins a lot of people
It
a
does.
lot of rounds.
Jump, but the block
Nice.
is in. Gets an SPD for it, though. There was not an anti-air, and Schnoist has got to hold down the anti-air game against Danny's approach. Here's the problem. If you're looking too much for an anti-air, it's going to free up Danny's ability to approach on the ground game, and that's where you really want to be controlling things. But Blanca, with slower buttons controlling the ground game, is extra vulnerable to the anti-air. What a command grab. Calling out the parry.
You thought it was a normal throw. No way,
It's neck and
sir.
neck. And Schnoist has to win this 2 rounds straight. You want to get the first game on the board with a great momentum. He doesn't have to, but it'd be great. Oh, no! Scooped. Double headbutt. Gets a bit of a scramble, and Danny going immediately to the throw. As soon as that scramble happens, we'll see what both players choose to, options-wise, next time that scramble occurs, because it's just such a huge risk that Danny took right out the gate there. Finding that crouch strong whip, the anti-air Schnoist thrown totally off his footing right now.
Dude, twice. Schnoist trying to go for that cross-up that would nullify the EX lariat, but Danny, knowing that it's not quite deep enough. But here we go. Schnoist able to regain that mid-screen advantage.
Dude, look how patient Danny's playing. You notice how he just gives up an inch consecutive, multiple times, inch, and then he just takes a big step forward, finds a stand light kick, DRC, EX Larry, into level 3, closes out the round very confidently. And what he's trying to gauge when he fades back like that is how his opponent reacts to that backlock, how your opponent reacts to that twitch movement. And if he thinks it's a good idea, that it's a good timing to kind of stab in at weird timings, he will. And oftentimes can be successful because you're lost in that sea of nothing. You got to be so ready to play a little bit more fluid here and not be so committal in those moments. But again, it all runs into itself. You have to commit to some options to control the ground, and then Danny just staying ahead the whole time. It's hard. It's daunting.
It's almost like baiting somebody into thinking that you're going to play passive.
Yes, exactly.
And here we go. A nice punish counter going to land him that slide into the corner. A throw means the back is to the corner truly, and Schnoist with his first really strong life advantage. Yeah, no trip guard.
Needed that, but that's okay.
No, man, he's got this advantage. He's
need
working that
everything.
line.
You
You see
need
that
everything.
white line on the ground?
Of
He's
course.
owning it.
But Danny is a monster.
Oh,
What
big!
a jump. And we talked about that before. Danny, he's a stubborn player, so he's going to represent the same option multiple times to kind of see how you react to stubbornness. Holy fuck, hold that thought. He drops the combo, but the check is good. And that's just something you learn playing your opponent enough, is when to make those challenges on that Geef Oki. Sometimes it's quite hard to make that judgment, but Schnoist, the snap decision in the clutch, well done. Round 1 to him, game 2.
Yeah, straight 4 frames into a charge mode.
It was great.
But Danny mashing on the level 2 and catching the walk back,
You
actually.
see how Danny's showing SPD in Scramble. Again, he's just showing I'm willing to be stubborn. He wants Schnoist to play around that so that Danny can catch him. Danny wants to call out exactly when Schnoist tries to play around that preemptively. We'll see when that happens.
Yeah, and Schnoist
Backdash.
doing a pretty good job of not getting that level 2 stuff baited. Like the charges on that level 2 baited out. But now it is
Whoa.
over, and suddenly
Weird
the,
jump in timing after the whip. Parry, though, catches Schnoist looking to suffer on the level 3. It wasn't there. It was actually, I think he was looking for a level 1 for a jump back to close that out. That was just enough health, so well done. Schnoist held it down back for a moment, but inside that pocket, the layers keep on rotating, and Danny found it. And now round 2 of game 2 going to Danny. We're on to round 3. Schnoist still okay, though. Has a super bar in his belt. Oh, my gosh.
say that, but that is where it all starts to fall apart. The Blanca ball right into this man's open arms put us at almost 1 throw away,
God.
2 throws away from a death.
The
One
delay
SPD.
on that parry, too. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing that. It's the hold parry, and then I'll just go when it feels safe.
right.
But,
man.
oh, yeah. Schnois working
We could get
working
something
these
started
Blanca
here.
balls. Yeah,
no
yeah.
super, close to burnout potentially if we can mount the pressure. Danny trying to back that away. What happened? Maybe just getting caught low.
Okay,
What do we do
the
here?
Set up the toy,
Dude,
but
the
he
driver
doesn't get a
goes
real
every
one.
time. It's like 3 for 3 at this point. Catch
Toy
him.
is so fake in the EX SPD. Boom. Even with the parry scaling means that is toast. We're going to another game. Danny is on the verge of taking this set. Schnois, can
is
you
hard.
get one on the board? It is hard. He's been doing a really good job. I feel like of staying alive. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like the caliber of player you're fighting, like you really need to I don't know, like take the wins where you can, but at some
Dog,
point
you know
you
what
need
we're not
that
seeing?
to add up.
We're
Tell
not
me.
seeing any fucking raw drive rush here. I mean, is Danny just that much of a god against checking raw drive rush? Because Blanca raw drive rush stand light kick actually quite strong at some spacing. He's got a decent startup hitbox on it, like a lot of good raw drive rush jabs, and he has that in his arsenal.
Yeah, we haven't seen. I mean, Danny hasn't been.
Have we seen a single fucking DI? Just put
He
it out
hasn't
there, brother. Let it
needed
go.
to check them, right? He hasn't. He hasn't been forced to look for them. Schnois just looking for kind of the more honest ways in, if you will. I say as he crouch heavy punches into a drive rush, but you know, gets nothing off of it.
Look at Danny, passive in that scramble situation for just a moment, but then approaching so aggressively. Schnois finds a connection. Last time this happened, he dropped the super here, but now locking it in. First round of game 3 going to Schnois. Needed that round. If he lost that round, it may have been the set. But we'll see. Holding on. No
doing
check.
Great job, nice, and that's just deep enough to get a trade, but Danny able to deal with the scramble and get that SPD out of it. Looks like Schnois undeterred though. Nice job holding this mid-screen, getting that throw.
Nice.
Continuing. Let's see, we only need a
Meaty.
couple more. Yeah, there we go, and now we're in the corner.
Damn it. Putting the drive gauge low. Danny has critical art, might kill, goes for the bait. Yes, it knows. That's what I'm saying. Danny just so ready to call out when you want to rotate on his option, and he just blows you up for it. Fucking ridiculous. Disgusting. Disgusting. And that's so demoralizing getting called out like that.
And that's, I mean, that's, frankly, I mean, it's a player check, but it's also like a matchup check, because, like, down ball is so good in that situation because it activates the toy. But, man, the
way you call it the
presence
toy is
of
killing
mind.
me, dog.
What do
It's
you
so
call it?
funny. The doll, I guess. It's not
It's
any
the same
better. It's
thing.
just funny. Yeah. It's funny. Toy. The toy. The Blanca doll is so familiar that I don't even think of the doll word as a toy. But it's you know, kids getting sensitive. It's an action figure. The
Yeah,
toy
yeah,
is
yeah.
funny. Huge conversion. Will we see a reset here? No, level 3. It's gonna be enough to close it out.
I don't think so.
Unfortunately.
It's pretty scaled. No, he's alive. He's alive. Yeah, there we go.
Barely. What
But it's a wish and a prayer. Yep. An EX ball into an EX lariat. That is the set. Danny moving on to winners grand finals as Joe moving down to losers finals as we find out who he'll need to fight next versus Fox and Josh.
Come on,
Fox.
where the fuck is Kasiski? Kasiski, come back! Let me
Yeah.
get off this, bro. Let me get out of here. All right, Fox and Dak Josh, talk to me about this set.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited to see Fox cook. I know he was relatively excited to enjoy the relative lack of competition that means that he gets to have a nice shot at top 4 tonight, and he has now confirmed it, right? But now is the question of who gets the honor of top 3, top 2, and perhaps even top 1. You know, the bracket is not over. Fox, I
Wow,
feel like
throw that in
absolutely.
there, huh?
Yeah,
Dog, you're like, you know, we're at a funeral basically, and you're like, maybe they'll even come to life. Who knows?
Calling it a funeral.
It's
man.
kind of
no
throw,
hope.
dude. Every time, let me show you the fucking real quick on the bracket, bro. Okay, this is the first match here. This is like always an execution. This afterwards is like sometimes an execution, and then for some reason, it's always a chopping block. It's always a chopping block. What the fuck? Can anybody even get a game?
I don't
Please,
know.
we've been at it for 2 years here. Okay. All right, I'm
Maybe,
sorry. I'm sorry. Let's watch these
maybe-
players. Let's watch these
You
players.
never know, man. It's a weekly. Maybe
You know,
Danny will take
it's
like a shot or two before
Every
his next
day
match.
further that we go, Leaf, You never know. I think we know at this point. It's just like, it's unfortunate. The knowledge.
See, this,
I wish
this
it were
level
forbidden.
of confidence is why people don't like that you commentate their sets.
It's okay. They don't have
you
to
say
like
the
it.
real things.
They don't have to like it.
But man,
Dude, this is
thought
what I would
had
say
a
to
chance.
myself. Oh, did you really think you had a chance? That's cute. That's cute.
Dude, Fox ripping the level or the DP on the first wake up though. Dak Josh not really capitalizing on it, to be honest.
I'm hitting every wrong button. Sorry. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
But you know who else?
Mauling.
Yeah, I mean, you know who else is hitting every wrong button?
Wait a second. Didn't they
Frankly,
play? Is this a run back?
no, it's not a run back because Danny put
I
Danny
see.
put
Got
Fox
it,
in
got
the race. Yeah. But I mean, that was a really ugly first round on Fox's part, and a nice check.
Oh,
on
Fox
that
played
drive
versus
back.
Okazeme. That's what I'm thinking of the Rashid
The other
player.
Rashid. Yeah. Oh, and he beat him, right?
Yes. So that's where I was like, oh shit. But Fox right now kind of built a little different these past few weeks with the Terry Flowchart getting very tight, very clean so far. Plus Flame City right there, finding the grab afterwards. Fireball backing off. Fireball wants to find the knuckle spacing and get it started all over again.
Yeah, it's looking really good. I feel like his transition off of Ed is really coming into its own. Like his Terry, I feel like he's getting really comfortable with the spacing. You know, that stand roundhouse, the crouch medium punch.
What a block!
Ooh, but yeah, the defense is there, and Fox not quite out of it yet. Dak Josh sitting in yellow, though, and that is going to mean that that next hit does kill as Fox brings it to a round 3.
Fox, all right. We're live. We got mauled round 1, but round 2, we're looking pretty good.
Truly. And now currently like doing a really good job of keeping things mid-screen. His DPs have been looking nice tonight.
Very strong. Very consistent in the
yeah.
DP department.
But way too close on that.
Great jump away, but tries to challenge after he lands. It's not your turn, sir. Now we go to Throw Loop City for that mistake.
Yeah, and this is exactly the kind of offense that Dak Josh thrives on. Yeah, empty jump low, gonna catch with the nice EX pickup.
You're dead.
Just level 1, I don't think he kills.
Just that minimal scaling is so good, along with the level 2 damage. That also plays in the minimal scaling, actually. So these stray conversions off of lights that otherwise may not do that much damage just come out cripplingly with 3 bars put into them. The backdash, though, catching that throw attempt and then the button afterwards. Fox is actually safe against that backdash, but he chose to press the button in there. What a DI reaction! Nice! Dak Josh kind of being like, you're not good for that.
Yeah, no, I was playing some casuals with Fox before this set, and I tried to go for some cheeky DIs. He turned to me and said,
Ah, what is he doing? Sorry. He's just pressing a button every chance he gets. And it's literally has never been your turn that entire string. He's just like, how about now? How about now? How about now? Nope. And I'm out.
Yeah, and the DF, drive rush checked, but the DP not. All right.
Minus, delay jab afterwards. Dak Josh fading away, stabbing it at an unpredictable time. Another DP. And Fox has been hitting him. Catching the forward walk, baiting out the drive reversal, almost finding the burnout there, but the level 1's going to get stuffed. This is huge. Back that again.
No DP that time.
It's getting scrambly. This favors Dak Josh. It's his final gasp here in this game 2 to close it out straight up. Whoa, still scrambly. This is all Dak favored if it maintains the scramble.
Out of burnout and now putting Fox himself.
Fuck!
Yeah, that's the freest DI in the universe. What is that startup? Is that actually like a good start?
No clue.
No, bro. Dak, what are you doing?
The semi
Wait a second.
Great timing.
Wait a
Calling out
second.
that DP. Hello.
Dak just deciding not to win the game.
That's
with
right.
That weird ass combo starter.
Well, he
what
tried
even
to
was
blast
that?
through the DRC with his OSDP, but Fox calling it out with a DI off of ERC. Every letter of the alphabet being represented here. Kraus strong whiffing, no whiff punish. Dak Josh just trying to take that space back, but Fox slowly working him to the corner until an unfortunate jump, yeah.
Yeah, allowing that link there too, which is pretty rough. And now we got to throw Loop City. The meaty is not hitting though, and Dak Josh not able to just burn that level 2 willy-nilly.
Still first to 3 here.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, no, big long set incoming, and the CA damage is going to mean this
A lot of drive
interaction. Yeah, right. I mean, it could be like a punish counter throw kills either player, frankly.
Oh my god, it's so good. A little bit of life left for Dash Josh. Goes far, bust out.
Living.
Could get chipped here. Oh my god.
Oh,
the hands are up. Hands up, buddy. You are under arrest.
Dude, he blocked. He knows, too. He knows. He's holding his head like, man, if I were just a little bit, like 2 frames more patient, that could have been in his hand. But Dak Josh taking this up 2-0. Fox somehow not on the board yet. And yeah, no punish on the Eagle spike.
Dak Josh actually looked absolutely devious when that wasn't punished. He had this, he kind of ducked his head low and raised his eyebrow like, so you haven't punished my Eagle spike.
You know, is it time to get a little
It's
bit
over.
more
It's over.
nasty?
Time of death? Time of death? Doctor? What time is it? Is it like 9 o'clock?
No.
9:27.
Don't say that.
No, they got the defib out.
Don't
They're
say
hitting the chest with it. Okay.
He's got a strong.
No, there's no pulse here. There's no pulse.
No,
Dak Josh,
no,
come
no.
on. Just put him in the ground. Fox trying to fight from beyond the grave at this point, but I think he could do it. I would love to see it. The DR low short punishing the low forward, though the bust out, he's 3 for 3. Dak Josh has been eating those for breakfast, lunch, dinner. It doesn't matter, and back to mid-screen we go. But he's busted him right into the corner again, and a little level 2 on top of it. Brother, I told you he's burying him.
No, it's like you say. It's like he says, you do that, I give you one right back, but
Ooh.
exactly when you're not expecting it. Nice little baiting the parry there, but still,
Oh,
Fox with a
yeah!
to climb here.
Okay.
Man, starting to climb it.
Come on.
Yeah, dude,
No way.
That's the one. That's the one.
Dog! This is like when the freshly dug grave that's been covered up, okay, and then the dirt starts to kind of rustle. The fresh dirt starts to kind of rustle. Can Fox bring it back from this fucking subterranean score right now? It's 0-2, almost 0-3 set point for Dak Josh, but Fox could be a powerhouse of momentum here. The anti-air putting him on his back foot. Can he stay standing? The conversion says no.
But no meaty. He's too worried for the DP, and Fox able to take that turn back and
Whoa.
regain this footing in mid-screen. It's really scary. The backdash
Whoa.
non-plus. Does that hit? It does.
It's been hitting that all night, and it hasn't been the most efficient, but it's actually been massive aura boosting. So not dead, but it's now guess for game. You cannot take a throw, and Terry can set one up, and he does. Fox stays alive. Somehow the fist punching through the dirt at this point. Holy fuck. But can he hold on to it? I think this is the part where Dak Josh gets to make his adaptation, and then it's going to be on Fox to make the proper counterplay in time to bring this to 2-2. Otherwise, it's going to be a big 3-1 push for Dak Josh. He's just going to fold him. We'll see.
Now, I wonder, did you see who requested character select?
No. But I think I imagine it could be either, actually.
I assume it was Fox, but I'm not actually sure.
It's true. It's a good point. And Dak Josh showing that step forward, step back, fireball. There's some prediction here. Again, throwing another fireball after fading away. He's got to be careful if Fox picks up on that habit.
This is clearly the round of fireball neutral. He's playing the heck out of it. More than he has this set, without a doubt. But Fox doing a great job of playing that like right in your face game until he gets knocked down.
Dak Josh has some nice staggers on offense. At neutral, he's a little bit predictable on his timing on when he wants to commit to some sort of space control. Fox could sniff that out, but it's going to be a tall order to go 2 rounds straight for it. And now Dak Josh moving on to set point and loses semis once again. But we've been here before. We've been 6 feet under before. Now we're only 3 feet. We can dig all the way out.
Fox getting his drive reversal blocked, though, is a really rough way to start this potentially final round.
No!
The drive reversal goes the wrong way.
Oh,
he's out of the corner, though. The
just
low
trying to
check
force
is
it.
good.
It's no
Dak
good.
Josh working on a perfect no. There it is.
Nice try. Fox slumping down. And like I said, there was some good counterplay from Fox to bring it to 1-2. Dak Josh made the adaptation. Fox unable to find any counterplay there, and it just got folded right quick. Unfortunate, but I like the signs of life. They weren't enough. Remaining buried down at 4th place, which is a great placement, all things considered. So well done to Fox. Just a pinch outside of the money. That's a heartbreaker, though.
But top four achieved. Ooh. I wanna say, like, he was talking about like wondering if he would make top 8 today. I mean, I think he
did
knew
well.
I don't think he knew how relatively unstacked the bracket was.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I was literally thinking about going there, and I was said to myself, we won't. We'll just let him have it. 4th place. It was a very nice 4th place. You're like, oh, relatively unstacked. Not a big deal. Come on, dude.
No. I say that because his aspirations were top 8, and he got top 4. Like,
Why even mention the fact that the bracket's not stacked? Why even mention it? Tell me the value.
The reason is I feel like he's underestimating himself. You know, he was not entirely certain. Hello.
There they are.
He was not entirely confident enough to say, yes, I will make top 8 tonight. But his play was confident enough to make top 8.
I like that. I see where you're going with that. I think I see where we're going. We're complimenting him. He did well.
Ultimately,
He did
it
well.
is a compliment.
I would have loved to have seen the 2-2. You know, I always love to talk a bunch of shit because then when the guy pulls it fucking back, it's like so sick. And then you can be like, no, the other guy actually sucks. It's so fun.
Let's see if we can see that today, right here, because I feel like Josh has been taking these sets like to the wire, where he is just up 2 rounds and forcing his opponents to make these massive comebacks.
The thing about Josh is that he's a bit predictable on his timing, and no disrespect, but I think a lot of folks are kind of predictable in their timing. That's what Schnois said. I mean, Kasiski said makes Danny so difficult to deal with, is that he's willing to be so patient, and the longer you do less, the harder it is to predict when you will do something. And it's so hard to play against somebody when you can't put a beat on when they'll take their turn.
Very true, and I feel like perhaps, maybe if not that point, we're seeing Josh taking
No, Schnois is all over
having
this.
some trouble
Schnois is all
figuring
over
out
this.
his own turn.
And I think Josh does really well when he starts to run. Like, you see right here, the staggers on his offense. This is actually strength as a player. Is getting in close, finding those staggers, those little timing shifts. But once he gets further out, once we get to this spacing, he starts to be a little bit uncomfortable playing in that larger ocean of timing. Up close, he does a really good job of varying that smaller pond of timing, because there's only so much time you have in that pocket. But once you get out to neutral, you kind of have all day, all week. You know, you kind of have all month, all year. You can do whatever you want as long as you want. Ooh, big perfect parry, though. And I'm trying to talk him down, but Josh is just playing it up right now. Going in. Again, inside the pocket, he is excelling. And so far, Schnois has not been able to keep him at that shitty spacing. Great back throw to get things started, and this is going to be the part where it's a little bit easier for Schnois to find that spacing. No, Josh going low immediately. He does that. He does that quite frequently. He'll go low.
It's a nice check on Schnois, just trying to take the opportunity of the on-hit overhead advantage. But Josh now starting things off really nicely here with a meaty overhead and the shimmy going to allow us to get this nice damage. Doesn't kill, but an empty fly
Game 1 into
into the low. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on, dude? I'm talking about how he's going to get fucked up.
Game two.
Oh, game 2. Okay, all right. 1-1. Now, I wonder if Schnois is going to make a character switch and be pulling right. I feel like Bison is a strong character. But because Josh's strength is his up-close game, not having a reversal actually kind of a huge detriment on the Bison side of things. So Schnois is going to stick with the Bison now, but I could see a switch to Blanca just to have the reversal. But Josh as well, his DP game's pretty strong. Blanca's strength moves away from the footsies, which I think is Josh's weakness here. And Blanca's strength moves towards the mix-up, the knockdown game for himself. So Josh having good defense with the DPs, you know, it's a hard choice for Schnois what character to actually go with here.
I personally feel like the Blanca, or not the Bison is feeling
It's
really
great.
good
It's great character.
right now. Yeah.
Great side switch from Josh. He's able to work his way out of the corner before he went into burnout. Crucial that he did so, and he's done it at mid-screen, but the jump time just so he should be able to close it out with a level 1. Show this man some respect. The level 2, in fact, he gives him the full bar.
Sorry, yeah, just built it too.
Great heads-up play from Schnois, not leaving anything to chance. Josh is a scramble king here, so should this descend into a scramble off of some sort of trade, Josh would have had a time to come back. Schnois not even allowing that opportunity to exist.
But yeah, I mean, like, big, you talking about swing game, swing round right here. Schnois winning that first one means Josh has something to climb here, and he's doing a good job evening things up. The level 2 is out. He does a good job of forcing that parry to not really matter as he gets 2 throws. Can he get 3? Not quite.
Trying to bait the shimmy, not there. He would have taken a third. He could have had. The Schnoi's very comfortable here in the corner. The delayed jab. No conversion off the delayed jab. That could have been it. Dak Josh given a chance. The scramble. He tries to create it with the DP, but it's not enough. Schnois is wise to his antics, and that's a huge flag on the play because Schnois calling out what was usually a huge player strength by Dak Josh with DP timing. All of a sudden, the wind are out of those sails, brother. That's a massive tool in his bag. The Schnois is basically plucked and thrown away now.
You know, that wind is turbulent.
Oh!
You don't know.
The delay strong. He's out. Crouch medium punch the character. Strikes again. The trade is so good for Bison.
Yeah. Incredible that I traded. The medium mixer.
Yeah.
I don't see that often.
No, I feel. I know.
I was like, wow.
It's true.
All right,
I'm
but
just hanging on
Josh,
to
man.
Oh!
Yeah, he does have enough health.
The counter DI.
Level 2 doesn't kill here.
Dak Josh kind of pulling off of his strength in the pocket and going to the DI suit. I don't like it at all. He's so good at that spacing. It's just puzzling me. Like, if I saw that from, like, mid-screen, I'd be like, okay, all right, fine. But up close, he's eating right now. So what are you changing up the fucking formula for? Nice check. With that button doesn't even go anywhere. How did he check that?
Yeah, that stand medium punch is surprisingly active. Yo, but that is not quite invincible enough. There's the one that you want, the heavy, and now he's got this advantage. The health is burning away on Schnois' side. Nice tech.
Schnois still on set point, though, close to critical art. Now he has it close to going into burnout. Will he spin it to force the burnout guess? No, he doesn't. Saw that he went beyond 2 bars, decides not to pull the trigger. They're very smart.
The plus frames used, safe, but Schnois now starting to lose the initiative here as Josh starts to push him towards the corner. A lot of health to burn on risks, and Dak Josh says, screw that, I'm just going to risk him.
We saw Fox actually call out that OSDP hard with the DI after the DRC in their set, so Schnois getting a taste of it. Could have countered it, but he didn't have enough wherewithal. I don't know. Level 2 on screen.
Dak with the yo! I love that, sneaking past it and forcing the screen pull so that he can't kick it back at Schnois again.
Plus frames. Dak now ahead in this this game for the first time. Huge stand fears, though. Gonna bring the life to the back to Schnois' side of the table with the level 3 on top of it. He wants to force the burnout. Wants to press Dak Josh in this clutch situation. How will Dak Josh respond?
Very, very nice decision there. And man is just taking buttons to the face.
Oh, the empty jump gives him a chance. The level 2 is on deck. He spins it immediately. Very heads-up play. Finding the overhead. Goes for the throw. It's not there.
No confusion. Whoa, and the side switch. Shoutouts to Schnois recognizing the ambiguity of the situation and going for the neutral jump cross-up button.
Schnois, remember to try raw drive rush. Remember to try raw drive rush, Joe. Come on. Literally never see him do that. Okay. Dak Josh, well done. We'll see. Maybe you and Dak want to commentate the grand finals. Why not? You guys never done it? I mean, I'll do it. I don't
Well,
want.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see if they come through. I mean, sure. But
He may sneak in here. All right, Danny Pham and Schnois. Boy, we've seen this matchup enough. Let's see what the statistics say about these players.
I mean, we just saw it in, I believe, winners finals.
We did.
This,
We did.
right?
Let's take another look, though.
So it's kind of just the run back, best place.
Doug,
Number
look at the
one on both
updated
sides.
stats. Remember, he had the 2. Now it's the 3. He's gone from the 10% to the 9.7. It's fucking ruthless. It's ruthless. He's lost his double-digit chance. 9.7. We're playing for the 10%. That's what matters the most here. Schnois on the right-hand, left-hand side with the Bison and Geeth on the right. Danny Pham, of course, representing. Plus frames here. Before, we had seen Danny always go for the throw after the jump in, and this time he keeps it straight. So already playing off of the habits of the old set. They're still in play.
Wow, what a way to nullify the threat of the bomb. The
he's playing
perfect
Bison.
parry back around. And yeah, the Bison is out. We did see
Oh!
big
Huge!
throw.
But here's the thing. We see this all the time. It's kind of strange, but, you know, Danny being a stubborn player, he goes to these high-risk options early on, and he wants to get you to play a certain way. He sets you up, and then he knocks you down. So Schnois has to be so careful. You can only play into this hand so much, and you have to know when to swerve. So I'm happy to see this round 1, but we've been here so often it almost doesn't even matter.
Well, I think that was the swerve, though, frankly. Going for the drive rush on block into the delayed button instead of the throw. Danny not expecting that. But now Schnois on the back foot. 1 EX SPD ends this round, but a nice air-to-air allows him to stay alive. The bomb is there. The tech is there as well, though.
Oh!
No perfect parry that time. He fakes the crusher, going for the scissors. but the
Reset into reset for the first game in grand finals. Winner's side, Danny Pham going up. Oh, I'm sorry. He won the first round.
No,
What the
come
fuck?
on,
I'm
come
sorry.
on.
My bad. I was looking at something else.
Bro doesn't believe.
I wish I did, brother. It's unfortunate though.
Join
I'm like less interested in seeing like, oh, can Schnois win? Like, okay, let's just be honest, he can't. But I'm really interested in seeing like the development of the footsies game because Danny's got so much depth. No, he's got so much depth in terms of how he approaches the neutral and like Kasiski said, how long he waits and then the patterns he represents. That's what I'm here for. Whether or not Schnois getting rammed through, it's just gonna happen. It's just the way it is. Look at these, it's just non-stop, bro. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Back
Excellent.
to Blanca we go. Okay.
I didn't think you would be so right so soon. But
No,
it does
it's
make
just-
sense. I mean, it comes back to what we were saying, right? Like,
I'm gonna
putting
say this.
yourself in that minus, like, safe but minus against Zangief is like, what if you just died?
Yeah,
Do you really just want to, like, use a move and then walk back? Like, bro has light SPD.
It's just, I like this character pick. I don't think it actually matters the character pick. It's just purely a player matchup at this point. And at the end of the day, the better you get at this game, the more and more it becomes about the neutral. Even though this game specifically is so focused on knockdown, the Oki, the randomness, quote unquote. At the end of the day, the true test is who can hold the neutral better. And Danny has achieved that, and it's just hard to overcome. Even if you have a great flowchart, even if you have a really tight play, Danny's just so much better at creating opportunities and then executing on that opportunity. We saw, I was commentating with Kasiski, that there are some players that are really good at like doing one or the other of that twofold action there, both creating and executing. I mean, Danny's just got it all, so it's tough. It's really tough.
You know what that last round made me think of is honestly is like, neutral is like classically like a dance, right? Like
Yeah.
Danny, I feel like allowed Schnois to lead. He allowed Schnois to lead and just
But to what end? And then who is really leading who in that sense?
Exactly.
If you allow them to lead, it's in fact you that are allowing it. And the narrative itself says that you're the leader despite the actual vernacular in play. Life's activation spins the bar, both sides, but the block, the first drive reversal that we've actually seen blocked from Danny. I mean, he's just been hitting them all the time. Great on Schnois to sniff it out. I have confidence in Schnois to make these adaptations. I do, but we saw bro, 10%.
Yeah,
We got to
it's
know
tough.
what we're betting on at the table here, okay?
He's got a lot of wins that he needs to
Oh
snag.
my god, that was so good! The approach first to force Danny to check with the poke and then leveraging the poke for the corner escape. But then what do you do once you're out? You're back in the ocean. Jesus Christ.
word?
Yeah, he was just a little bit too far. Maybe trying to provoke a counter poke and just had a really dialed in read on Schnois' timing, but couldn't force it. Good on Schnois, remaining calm in that moment when Danny thought he surely would put something out. Look at these big steps Danny's taking. Schnois respecting, stepping back in, crowd strong. This is what I want to see. This is what I'm excited about. That step in, crowd strong was tight. Last time he stepped in, didn't go for it, then stepped back in and did it, and he got fucked up for it. This time he just goes in raw. Okay.
But the drive situation is
It's rough.
really scary.
Oh, he busts him out, Danny. Slight miscalculation there. Thought the burnout was there, but not quite. Now, Schnois has an opportunity going into burnout on his own terms with the level 2. Danny doesn't even have Super 2. Oh, my
No,
God.
yeah, there's no reversal. He has level
Oh!
1, but I mean, that's not going to kill there.
And that was the importance. He's using Danny's forward movement against him. He's trying to attack when Danny is letting go of that block. I mean, it sounds really basic, and it is, but the execution of these basic concepts is quite advanced in the moment when everything is so fucking fluid, and there's so many dangers present on screen. So great job to Schnois to finding that connection. But how do you keep it going? You're loser's side, and you got to win 2 first to 3s against this juggernaut. We'll see what happens. No whiff punish on that crouch Fierce.
Right, yeah.
Safe, and he's just too clean, bro. Not finding a punish on that jump in perfect parry. Okay, delay check.
Yeah, able to keep himself in the
Huge.
positive, but
Huge.
nice big back throw, sending Danny into that sliver of drive. Get the stun, get the toy, get the jump in. This is the best thing he could have hoped for. Second toy.
Toy
It's a
chest,
throw.
brother. Just reaching into those pockets. He's like the dentist's office. Okay, there's the drive reversal again. That's been so hard to check. and you actually can just put a light attack out there and not bite. But ooh, plus activated, plus again. What's Danny's answer here? He's got precious few of them burned out. He has level 2 though. Oh my God, not in time. Impressive. I thought for sure, and this is where you psych yourself out. Is where you're playing against somebody like Danny, and you say, okay, he will be good enough to react to the level 2, to the DI at this point with level 2. He just will. Fucking Joe disrespects him. Says, no, he fucking won't. I'm just gonna go for it. Huge to be representing that level of disrespect. You have to do it. You have to show your opponent that you have to enforce your game. The aura is not enough.
Confidence in your threats.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. Good on Schnoiz to just go for it.
Yeah, and man, sitting on that round
Ooh.
is really important, especially the fact that he's sitting on this massive life and meter deficit. The level 1 just earned, so he has a reversal again that doesn't use drive. But the escape
He's
is
out.
so
He's
risky.
fucking Houdini, but Houdini's down 70% right now.
Yeah, how the fuck did he get away with that? Boom, though, and Danny's gonna take this to even round count.
That's
Ooh.
okay, man. Sorry, I just throwing that DI out there. I get it. I respect it. It's just a tough way to lose. But you know what? You gotta keep going. Keep your chin up.
Yeah, man, and I mean, like, this is that swing situation where he's not down, technically speaking. I mean, he's in losers, but I mean, he's got the life lead, he's got the toys, he's got the drive lead, he's got almost level 3 back, but the air-to-air is good, and he waits for that jump. Danny able to get that lariat.
We've seen precious few throw whips from Danny, which is kind of crazy. He's always representing throw tech, but these days you just don't see it. At least not this set, I mean. Future jump from Schnoiz. Playing patient. This is where it's just so much harder. This is Danny's world that you're playing in. I like how Schnoiz is playing it. You know, he looks a little bit like, okay, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do here, but it's rough, bro. Just watching is rough. I love it, though.
This is one of those situations where it's like the very, very slow. Oh, wow.
Level 1
the
here?
punish,
No.
too. What was
Baits
that?
it. Yeah.
Wow.
Great bait. Schnoiz was going for a delayed DP off of the knee, but Danny whiffed the knee entirely and just waited out. I mean, that was crazy. That was a very prime DP that got called out very hard. Now, I don't know if that kind of setup with the whiff knee can cut both ways and kind of punish more than one thing. Sometimes things can look more impressive than they really are based on well, anyway, it doesn't matter. 2 games in favor of Danny right now. Grand final, potentially moving set point after this round. Just 1 game on the board for Schnoiz, but he can work with it.
Nice whiff punish, too. Ending things with that sweep because he knew a Hellstab Lariat was too far. And this is where he starts to run away with it. Yeah, no Hellstab for you, but I mean, like, the drive is dire. The health is dire. Medium punch apparently anti-airs that button. It's looking tough. I mean, apparently light kick beats, I guess it was light Blanca ball, but like still, this is really where it starts to fall apart.
I'm sorry, I didn't even change it back. I'm just watching it like, fuck, man.
No,
Even if this is like the expected
set
outcome, it's still
ended
sad
2
to see.
rounds ago. as
No,
far as-
it didn't end 2 rounds.
All right,
Certainly
all right.
not, no. I mean, it ended when he said, what side do you? But, you know, it's always hard for me to see your boy go down.
Oh, yeah, but the toy is there. The electrocution. Oh, wait a second though. He's getting a
Hold
little
on.
tricky.
Plus
Right.
again, but Danny.
The toy.
What the fuck?
That was a
Was
really good
that
way to
into
escape
the
that
perfect parry? Are you
brother.
dead?
Oh.
Same setup as before, but this time he tried to go for a poke.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that. It does get beaten by cross-ups. And because Danny trying to get a little bit saucy with things, we are going to go to a 3rd round on this game 4.
Danny's showing signs of adaptation here. Schnoiz has to be careful not to trip over himself, though. This is how Danny kind of primes you to start expecting him to do something else, and then he just holds. It's fucking ridiculous. Okay, approaching steadfast. Not plus good on Schnoiz to check that knee. Okay, plus again. Goes for it again. Fuck. Plus, not now we're plus again. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, they don't stop. They don't stop. Please, he just plus. Finally.
The bust out, but it's so expensive. Schnoiz putting himself into burnout for it, and of course Danny sitting on that level 3 is right there. You can't take literally anything. But, I mean, at least Danny doesn't really have, like, chip options. No choice, but
Come on, Schnoiz.
One lariat on a
Oh
Blanca ball
my
is all
God.
it takes.
Dude, he's every single EX lariat hitting. I mean, Danny just so ready. He says, okay, you're just going to try and catch my forward movement with your EX ball, trying to get a knockdown, a little desperate here, trying to get things started. Let me literally stand here. Let me flicker forward a little bit. GG's.
I mean,
Crazy.
it's kind of perfect, right? Because
Yes.
it's like, I mean, EX SPD, the original one-button DP, is 3 buttons. But, you know.
The original one-button deep. Oh, right. I understand what you mean. Yeah.
And like, dude, I mean, Blanca, like, he has to do something.
He's got to do
And it beats
something.
like everything but I guess
the
Drive
rallying
as well.
cry of the guy who doesn't know what to do.
Yeah,
Gotta do something. That's the ultimate question. It's always a pairing. It's always like a binary. The do something and then the don't do something. Sometimes you gotta not do something, but people think that not doing anything is more like just holding block. Brother, that's blocking. That's not nothing. That's blocking, bro. You gotta finesse your nothing. Anyways, who gives a shit what I'm saying? Danny takes first. We knew that was going to happen. Schnoice. I mean, this is very by the numbers here. Actually, Fox, to your credit earlier. I'm not expecting Fox to place better than Kasiski. Juve also doing really well, tied 2 for 2 with Kasiski. That's crazy. Fatherless, I think this is about right. I expect him to get maybe batting up just a little bit. Okezeme also. These two disappointing me right now. Let's see who else. Dean does pretty well back and forth, so it's hard to say. And then Thuglos. Okay. Ian, I thought Ian would actually do a little bit better. I've seen him do some blocking on Wake Up lately, and it's been every time I see these guys that don't block on Wake Up, they fucking block. I get so excited. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't think we're hitting a raid or anything like that. I think we're just trying to pack it up. Appreciate everybody tuning in, and we will be here as we are every week on Friday, looking for you at the weekly $175 on the line every time, and then of course we also have our quarterly $4,000 prize pool coming up September 13th. It's a Saturday in September 13th. So come through for the $4,000 quarterly. The URL is like challenge.com/Salon Quarterly 4. Just going to put up the graphic for those that are needing the information, and then we're going to send it off.
Beautiful.
You're not trying to do a raid, right? I think we can just cut and run.
Is there still an Evo stream mode?
There probably is. Are they running pools or shit still? My
Not
God.
at this point, but like, what time?
You know,
Oh, well,
$4,000
maybe.
payout. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna fucking let's watch Evo. I don't know. We can raid. It doesn't matter, bro. Everybody's already there, but let's do it. Let's do it. That'd be tight. Oh,
Yo, Knuckle Dude.
we're gonna
Yo,
raid
bring
Dude.
out the DJ, brother. I want to
Come through for the Salon Series. Summer Quarterly, always fun. Always good competition here. Venue's great. Appreciate everybody's time. And we are gonna send this shit off to Knuckle Dude, yeah? He's trying. We're struggling. It's all right. Everybody gets one. They're all over there. They're away from the oppressive lights.
yeah, they just dipped from like
No, they're on the other
spectator
side. They're on
spot
the other side. Yeah.
immediately.
Well, there was only 20 people here tonight. Normally we have literally twice as many people, which is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Evo really did a number on our turnout. No surprise, I suppose.
Those fuckers,
but
dude. Evo. Who?
I hope they're